The fucking Drit series, yeah.
Yeah, he's the dark elf with the fucking feather in his hat. You have like that invisibility ring.
Yeah.
And he would basically play both sides. He would like go to the Underdark, and then he would come up to the surface.
Fuck. There's gotta be a way. Is there? There's gotta be a way I could like post my class or like upload it somewhere, right? Like for the stream,
What?
for the benefit, for the stream's benefit more so.
You're gonna post what? What was the question again?
I'm just trying to think logistically a way to upload the class for the stream so they can look at it as we're kind of like working through it for the
Oh, bud, you don't have like a link?
No, I'm fucking
Like
retarded.
yeah, I was gonna say like a download link or something. Just
Yeah.
put an attachment. Yeah.
Bro, I've
Yeah.
been so lazy. I haven't even check out my snapback. I haven't even put my embroidery on it yet.
Yeah.
That's how lazy. That's how lazy I've been. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, no, I should be able to do it. Do the channel. Oh, dude. Mic change.
Look how sparkly. Well, wait, it doesn't do it justice. It's not doing it
justice. The butter.
Bro, no, but this is like live diamond butter or some bullshit. Just look how fucking like sparkly this shit is. Oh fuck. Do you see that?
Yeah, what the fuck? It's like glitter.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Or like sugar.
It's like sugar, yeah, like sugar, literally. I'm excited. I'm gonna get high as fuck. And look at the way it breaks down too. It's like so interesting. It's like dry sifted, because it like looks like sand. Like you push it and it just.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, no, it's crumbly. It's crumbly as shit.
Yeah, like mad crumbly, dude.
Gosh. I think I have a thing on Immiger. I'm pretty sure.
What thing do you have an imager?
My stuff. I'm fairly sure.
So high. Bro, look at this. Look at that. This fucking lazy ass. Look at this lazy ass. Just staring at me the whole time. Oh, she was.
Kitty.
Kitty cat. That's a good kitty.
Oh, I do have it. I do have an imager.
Do you?
Dude. That is a blast from the past, man. Fuck.
What?
Oh, this is my old ass account. Like this is when I was running. Yeah, dude, this is like the OG one before. Yeah, check this out. I'll put it in memes. Check that out. That's old as shit, bro.
Let me see.
That was my legitimate guild sheet, dude. I was handing out to people.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's old as shit.
Would you be interested in bringing that same guild back, or that name is dead because everybody ruined it for you?
Oh shit. I mean, I don't know, man. It's one of those things.
I mean, it's not for nothing, Jack.
I name it like I'd be appropriate. It'd be like, the Guild of the Phoenix or some shit, right?
Oh God!
Rising
Yeah,
from its ashes.
I won't let you do that. I won't let you do that. That's too no. Stop.
Oh,
Come on.
dude, check it out, man. This is the old seal.
I probably have seen it. Let me see. Send it
Yeah,
my way.
this is fucking old as shit.
The Hawks were originally a very
Autistic group of retards.
eager,
Fuck.
admittedly ragtag group of mongoloids.
Yeah, basically. Fuck.
Are a gathering of harbor agents, oddballs, thieves, thugs, and warriors with no homes, were often drawn to the then young Pale Drow, and last of the Palisade because of the
Oh man, that is just
idea.
different time.
The text is so hard to read because it's
I
so
know.
small.
Now you understand why. That's why I changed it up and stuff like that,
Bro.
right?
Oh my god, I could like
Oh,
zoom
no.
in like a little bit easier.
Oh.
But there we go. There we go. The Hawks began to sink their talons into the opposing factions and taking whatever jobs or freelance forces were needed. They ended up buying out a shipping warehouse shortly after the occupation of Zith Mercano. Right? Zith
That was basically it was like there was the Zentarnum and there's a bunch of wood elves, like a tribe of wood elves basically, and they were fighting. And the Zens basically they started to subcontract because you got to think this is before like that shit went down. Basically, this is what sparred that fucking hatred between our two fucking guilds, basically, because they started subcontracting out to everybody. Like they were hiring whoever the fuck they came across in terms of mercenaries.
Yeah.
So my character at the time, CJ, was like, "Well, I'm a fucking jump in on this, right?" And they basically wrote a blank check to us. So with that kind of funding, we're like, okay, well, fuck. What's the problem? And they just laid down the situation. We hired a couple druids. We molded earth, and we basically weaseled our way in there. We took out the main leader, who was like the chieftain. We basically held him hostage.
Oh god.
We said, look here, fucksticks. Every one of you tree-hugging hippies, get out of your goddamn tree right the fuck now, or I'm just going to splatter this guy's brains all over the goddamn ground. Maybe there'll be a brand new oak tree that grows. I don't know. We're going to find out unless you get down off that fucking tree. You know what I mean? So that was basically how we dealt with it. The Zents just tried to go at like a brick wall. And when that didn't work, they tried to like reason with the chieftain. Right? No, it wasn't gonna happen. Like, no, you don't attack first and then negotiate, right? No, that's why I went in. That's why I went in just hot, just fucking red hot. I was like, fuck it, like if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Like,
Going down.
Yeah, there's no point tiptoeing and shit like that. Shit's already fucked anyways, right?
Might as well, yeah. Might as well just fucking let him have it.
Yep, just jump in.
Oh shit. I just
Oh.
finished reading the rest of that letter finally. I deciphered it all. Fucking text.
Yeah, the OG Dark Knight class too is in here.
You got it all, huh, baby boy? Good. I'm glad you still have those fucking files, dude.
Dude.
Well, the reason I say bringing back the Hawk is like not for nothing. It's like that's.
Well, 6 years.
That's where it all started, and it fell apart because of some fucking dumb bullshit. You know what I mean? Like
that's just life, though. I mean, you gotta just learn to.
But yeah, but also at the same time, it's a lot of like I was saying, unused material. But
Dude,
you're right.
Dude,
it is
read that shit. If there's anything that I can glean, that's useful now, is that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah. It's the critical failures.
Critical fail? Yeah. Discombobulated.
Discombobulation.
That's awesome. You fall and you can't get up. Awesome powers. You should have added that in there. I fallen and I can't get up. You immediately fall prone and lose all move for this round. Bad timing. Broken bone.
That one's pretty bad. That could fuck you up pretty bad.
Your own worst enemy. Unguarded. Costly mistake. You must reroll all ones and twos on the damage from versus you. Wow. Revealed intentions in your allies also. Wrong target. Devastating error. Shattered. Thrown weapon. Panic attack. Horrible aftermath. Wow. That
Yeah.
sucks.
Dude, yeah, here's
What if
here's
you roll
another.
horrible aftermath twice, Jackie?
Why?
No, what? What if you roll horrible aftermath twice? You pick 3 effects?
Then you have shit luck, bud.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, you pick 3 effects. Dentarum, Blackguard. Okay. Alright. Blackguard releases an aura around him, making those close to him feel despair on off for the creatures within 15 feet of Blackguard at disadvantage on saving throws, and when frightened, the effects last twice as long. He knows the fear spell and is always prepared. Of course, the spell doesn't count against the number of spells he can prepare each day. So he has. Everybody has disadvantage on his saving throw when he tries to cast fear on them,
Basically, yeah.
and it lasts twice as long.
Yeah. And these
So
they're
it's almost
basically
like
meant to.
guaranteed.
Yeah,
It's almost guaranteed,
basically.
and it's gonna last for a minute.
Yep.
And if you don't, you're very, very lucky.
Yep. Yeah, the blackguards are a lot of fun to roll at, like, to throw against the party. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Oh,
Yeah. Man, multi-attack and their fucking damage is pretty substantial.
yup. They are a boss.
Wow. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like six
A simple
souls and
boss.
spend any number of those souls as an action to summon a demon or fiend with a challenge rating equal to or less than a number of souls expended. Okay. The summon monster has its own initiative and does not disappear if the black art is destroyed. Gangster.
Sonny says to stop falling asleep.
Yeah, whatever. Hi, Sonny. Are we live? Yeah, we live. We live, baby.
Not for nothing. I ain't seen a second, Nick.
What up, Sonny? Looking at items. Well, he's looking at characters and stuff like that. Some old school ones. Zentarum Dragoon. Well, you're in the fucking server. You can see it. It's in memes.
But all right, I'm back. So yeah, they're a lot of fun to throw at the party. Like way too much fun to throw at the party. For real. They're like an appropriate challenge.
This Dragoon looks
Mean?
very intimidating.
Oh, he is.
Very challenge 12. Yeah, no wonder. I skipped past all that.
Yeah.
And he's resistant to radiant, necrotic, and fire.
Yes,
What
sir.
Shit. Oh, he's also immune to being frightened and poisoned.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yes, sir. He's a boss. It is what it is.
Sweet, dude. All right.
Dude.
Oh, 4 spinning attacks or 2. Man, fuck me, bro.
Yeah.
What
What is this?
What's his 2 hit? What's his 2 hit? I don't even know. What is? Oh, 11 plus 11.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 1d10 plus 1d6 plus 8. So no matter
So
what
what
you're
that is,
doing,
what that is.
10.
So that's not his regular attack. What that is it's a crippling strike.
Mhm.
It's an ability. See what I'm saying?
Oh, the 1d6 rolls a 6.
Again,
the 20
he's a boss. You're only supposed to throw one of these guys at your party. Don't throw more than. Don't even throw Addies in. Don't even throw fucking Addies in, dude. I watched this guy fucking massacre the party because the DM's like, I'll just throw in a couple commoners with him. I'm like, dude.
No.
He's like, no, it's fine. It's fine, Jackie. It's fine. They have +0. I'm like, dude, no. The simple fact that you're throwing in more meat in there is gonna fuck the party up.
It's just the amount of bodies, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what this period. That's I think that's what we had talked about like a couple days ago or something. You're like, dude, if you wanna make it easy for them, or easier, you give them like basically one big boss. But if you want to make it really hard, you give them a whole bunch of enemies.
You make them all with different
You know,
abilities and shit like that.
Yeah,
And
that's
the thing
what
is,
makes it hard. Yeah.
and the thing is too, is you can further that, right? Oh shit, you can further that by making them all have abilities that give them either debuffs or buff each other. You will fucking make your party absolutely hate your goddamn guts. Like there's no easier way to piss your party off than that. For real. It is, because like especially when you start doing lower levels and crap like that, dude, balancing is so fucking stupid hard. It is, because you're trying to balance something that's RNG. Like,
Good luck.
yeah, like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make things like, take the plus 11. That's fucking scary. Numerically, right? Big number. That's big unga bunga. Big
That
hit,
is a very
right?
big okay, yeah.
But realistically speaking, I've seen these guys fucking miss 3 out of 4 attacks on a party.
It happens.
It does. It is what it is.
I get it. That's just fucking wild, though.
Oh, for sure.
Those fucking that's a good boss.
Mhm.
That's a very good boss. But that's geared for like level 5 and ups, maybe 6, 7.
Yeah, about that. If we go off by the scaling that I wrote for the old Guild of Hawk, it'd be basically Ruby Sapphire kind of fight.
Okay. Yeah.
But the thing is too is because we were an adventuring guild, the truth is like you get multiple different people, different ranks, different levels, stuff like that. That's where it's really difficult to balance. Like, yeah, sure, you could try to scale the entire fight off the highest member that's in the party, but it ain't gonna really work that well. Because, yeah, all right, that guy's gonna have an even fight, but what about the 2 other guys that are like one's porcelain, one's obsidian? You got another guy that's steel. Like, I've seen shit like that happen. So, well, before we used to do just whatever ranks would keep in those brackets, but the problem is we'd run into 2 issues, right? There's a lot of people that were way higher level because they have more free time, and there's the other half that basically you had the same group of people that would only be adventuring. So to kind of break that up, we kind of made it so like there has to be at least one high rank dude, like some high rank that goes in with the party. So if it's all steel, right? We make it like, hey man, you guys might want to have a sapphire or something in there just to make, be the team leader. So the way I broke it down was kind of like exactly what you do in infantry and military. You have like the one sergeant, right? And you got your corporals, and you got your privates. That's kind of how we broke down adventure parties, because when you have like 8 people in a party, you have to be really clear and concise for a lot of things. Even when you get up to like 10 people, you get into the big fights and stuff like that.
It's a lot of people. Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Yeah, and it's like trying to even having a 4-person party is like trying to corral a group of cats,
Yeah. Yeah. It all depends also, Jackie, a lot on like team dynamic. Because there's certain things that don't need to be said with certain people, you know what I mean? And then other people, it's like, yeah, you gotta fucking like break it down Barney style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always the thing too, is just like another thing is just talking intentions too. Like fucking, like one thing I've come to realize playing as Bojack, that was difficult.
Playing as Bojack?
Yeah. Because a lot of the time it's like you couldn't really tell if he was on your side or not. That's what I was gathering. That's what it felt like. You know what I mean? Where it's like you gotta be careful with this guy. You never know.
Yeah, he's a little shady character. You can't be trusted. I don't know.
Cheers, Sonny. Nick's in chat.
Yo, what up, Nick? Let me join
Yeah, man, support the stream. Jeez,
Yeah, watch the stream, bro. I know.
the stream that you're on. you
I'm a dick.
fuck.
I know. I know.
Let's see here, Dean. Right. Do you want to do the logistics part of that for D&D
What?
Beyond?
What? Start the Shinobi thing?
Yeah. You
I
can take
mean-
you can take half credit. All you're doing is you just copy pasting. You're just copy pasting.
This is your way to weasel it in, Al.
Fuck yeah, get involved.
Jackie Slazy. Just get in there, buddy. Oh fuck.
I'm fucking. Let's see here.
Fucking shit, bro.
Let's see here. All right, I will have it in Discord. I'll just create a channel, text channel, home, brew, shit. There we go. So now I have an entire channel. It's on Discord. I think the invite link needs to be renewed for said place, but that's okay. Just give me like a hot second here. Boop. Yeah, I'll just put that in the thing. Just gonna go ahead and just dox myself real quick.
Do it.
Oh, you already posted it. Fuck.
Gotcha, buddy.
This fucking guy.
Gotcha, buddy. Don't worry.
I'm struggling, Flash.
Don't worry, buddy. I got you. That's what I'm here for.
Alright. I didn't even put the invite in the thing. That's fucked up. I also gotta figure out what the hell's going on, because, like, whenever I stream now, Streamlabs is like, oh, hey, bro, we're gonna go ahead and put this automated message in your description now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't really like that.
Yeah, like, low-key, you didn't ask for permission?
Yeah, especially when it's just, like, support the stream, and then it's a link to, like, fucking
Some
money.
bullshit.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, I'm just like, dude, what the fuck, man?
Not the
I
vibe
mean,
I'm trying.
yeah, exactly. It's like I don't need the money. Like fuck.
Like,
I'm in this for the
appreciate it,
pleasure.
but, like, yeah, but I'm really here to have fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Let's see here for sure. Let me minimize that.
There we go. If you refresh, the link to the Discord's in the description.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam. Collections. Create race? No. Create subclass?
Yeah, that's the thing with D&D Beyond, is that they only allowed you to do subclasses. So you gotta get kind of creative when you make it. That's the thing. The thing I'm proposing is, like, it's an actual class. Like, all together, it's not a subclass or any of that shit.
It's an actual class. That's the
Yeah.
problem. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I'm gonna do, speaking of, I need to actually have the Shinobi shit up right now. And then we'll work it out. Because right now, this is still just a draft. I still need to go on Home Brewery and actually, like, finish it. It's still being tested. That's the problem, right? That is the thing. All right.
Now I see the problem, though. I didn't realize you had to base it upon another class. You
Yeah.
can't just-
Now you know why I was so hesitant, baby. Fuck.
and it's like off of fucking a rogue.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see here.
Existing subclass as a template, and all I have available is thief because I don't have any of the books bought.
Oh yeah, time to show my boomerisms. Hooray! Wee! This is gonna be the main thing, though. Yeah, never mind. I'm just gonna do this. Cheese Louise, Papa Cheese.
Jeez Louise. Papa cheese. I like that. I like that very much.
Oh gosh, I should just post a link to it or something. Fuck.
Spell casting ability would be intelligence, right?
Spell casting for shinobis, yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, you have an infinite link. Right on, dude. God bless you, Sonny. Hey, what's up, Lurker? Alright. Yeah, I mean, okay, so just to break it down Barney style, if you guys want to use this class, the link is, you're gonna have to go to the whatchamahui first. Yeah. You have to join the Discord. It's not a big deal. And then just follow it from there. But it's a completely legitimate class. It's more a line of the Arcane Trickster and stuff like that. They're a little bit more specialized, though, as they deal more damage. A lot of their skills revolve around just collecting information and stuff like that. You know, we're just kind of go through it. I was gonna have it up on screen for y'all, but you could just like open the bitch and just go through there. I'm still struggling with a hangover. I'm just a man. But yeah. So Shinobi. Oh, Nick apparently has a bunch of HEMA shit and historical stuff. Yeah, no, dude. Join the Discord. Just copy paste that shit in the homebrew, man. That's what it's for. I'd like to have like an entire basically like a portfolio of like all the good homebrew shit. You know what I mean? For my community at least, that'd be nice. Because then everybody's like, oh hey man, hey Jack, you still got that DK? It's like fuck yeah, bro. Do you want the old version, new version? Fucking what you want, what you need. You know.
What you want, what you need, dog. I got it.
But yeah, so their main shtick though is like, so unlike a lot of other ninja classes, like this is before I started up the stream, but Al was telling me that a lot of these like ninja classes and stuff like that are on D&D Beyond and just kind of out in the veil of it is all this like fucking Naruto shit. And I mean, hey, that's cool. That's different. But if you want something
like
different,
Naruto,
yeah.
It's Naruto bullshit, or like just like a weird off take of like a rogue class, anyways. Like it just doesn't. I don't know.
Doesn't jive. Yeah. This is more. This is more like traditional. Like this is more like old school ninja class mixed with a little bit of history. Like for example, I kept the fucking hand symbols in. You know, like the goat, tiger, fire, all that shit. I kept that in because real shinobis did that shit, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Like for real, they did it, but it wasn't to cast spells and shit. They did it for like meditation. And the real ninja run is absolutely memey as shit. It's not like they flail with their arms behind them. They have it like kind of behind them and they do this weird like hop motion. And the reasoning behind it is when they lean forward and do this hop motion, they exert like no energy to move forward.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're on the balancing point of
Yeah.
almost falling but not falling.
Yeah. And it
That's
just
the
makes so
best.
much sense, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like I come to realize it's like, well, you kind of do that, you know, you kind of learn that through track and field too, right? You know, like how to like go stupid fast
Yeah.
and sprint and shit. Or the other thing I thought was really cool was the whole shuriken shenanigans. They did actually chuck a lot of shit, but it wasn't like they were throwing ninja stars, because that's precious metal, man. You know, that you're whipping at Buddy. Like, you're never going to get that shit back if you do your job right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, they used, like, basically rocks. And they had another thing that they called black eggs, which are chicken eggs filled with, like, poison dust, you know, peppers and all this other crazy shit. They whip that at you. But the thing is, so for this class, like, I wanted to keep that. Because it's very much the shinobi thing. They throw shit. You know what I mean? That's literally, literally, on
Like
YouTube.
their shtick.
Yeah, like on YouTube, there's a living shinobi, right? And he literally talks about how their doctrine is the last thing you ever want to be in a fight is to have your sword out, your ninjato, and be fucking classing off against Buddy in a like actually squaring up. That's what I'm saying. So, hence the class kind of reflects that. Like, that's why you originally,
That is the last thing you want.
yeah. Well, originally, like I wanted their HP to be a fucking D4. Glass cannon,
Yeah,
that glass cannon lifestyle.
That's too little though.
Yeah, that's way too low. Because basically what that does is it basically throws Shadow of Death out the window. You know? Yeah, they're basically like the CIA of ancient times, for sure.
Yeah, that's basically exactly what they are. They're like covert spies.
Yeah. And, oh yeah, no, I mean, I say Ninjato because it's just layman. If I say Ninjato, everybody knows what a Ninjato is. It's a non-curvy boy, right? So again, and it's shorter too, right? What I thought was really interesting too is like apparently some of these like ancient ninja weapons, these shinobis they used, fucking they would actually like basically cut the blade down. You know what I mean? Because shorter weapon, like with wakizashis or whatever the fuck. Yeah, just cool shit like that. I just really like it. You know, again with the class, I really like the idea of these guys basically. You know, using chakra and stuff like that. You know, they're the whole monk situation of like they're so laser focused and honed their body to a fucking weapon that they can manipulate things. It's so cool, right? And let's see here. Let's scroll down. Well, see, originally I was going to name it just the ninja class, but I found out that pretty quickly that's not a good idea because it doesn't really help too much for search and stuff.
Well, you know what I was just thinking about right now, Jackie, is that I can make this subclass on here, but because it's being made with the rogue subclass, it's always going to have that extra sneak attack damage.
Oh, yeah, so it just kind of nullifies the Shadow of Death. That's sad. I wonder why they only have it as subclasses. Why the fuck can't you just make your own
class?
Yeah.
That's too much. That's too game changing, bro. That's taking shit into your own hands now. We're gonna stop selling you books because you're just gonna be coming up with your own content at that point.
I mean, after Fizzbins, bro, sorry, Wizards. I love you guys. Love you. Kiss, kiss. It's a great game.
Hope you guys stay in business. I know you will, but
dude, you read the origin shit for the expansion? Literally, D&D went from like making very memorable characters to just everything is all just a blob. Because with Origins, you can basically make I can make a Cobalt. I could give him +2 strength.
Why? Why? I mean, I guess.
That human, I could take away all those pluses and I could just like add it all into intelligence.
I guess that's cool.
That orc, I'm spellcaster now.
If you want to be metagaming, I guess.
Fun fact,
mean, this-
I don't even have to fuck with alignments anymore because origins.
Yeah, I mean, there is a certain charm to, like, I don't know. Like I was telling you earlier, like how I built Zal with like fucking, 14 con and like 14 intelligence or something, or 15 intelligence, It's like, he's a wizard, but he's not the best, like.
With the origin, you could have taken away some of your draconic stuff and added other stuff from other races. Somebody knocking on the door, dude. What the
I
fuck?
don't know about that. Go get him, Jackie. Go get him! Sick him! I hope nobody's knocking on his door. I hope he's just crazy. He's gonna come back and be like, oh, nobody was there. Run by one of Gygax's kid, OSR, the publishing company. That's pretty fucking cool. Really? Banned from the convention? Yeah, yeah. The change of heart, huh? Cool. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab something to snack on.
I'm back. Awkward moment when you get asked to come in on your day off. Shit. Let's see here. What? I didn't realize there was so much stupid drama shit going on in the background for that. That's fucked up. Bruh. What is that, a White Claw? Oh, it's a bang? A banger? Oh yeah, that's cool. I'm drinking these guru things right now. Yeah, like I gotta edit some stuff in this for sure. I gotta
Yeah.
work through some playtesting. So
Playtesting it.
yeah, I'm just looking through, and it's like again, this is not the final, you know, because I would say this is like a draft, a fucking
Draft?
yeah. So like,
It's
for,
super rough draft though.
it's realized it just needs work.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is like some Game of Thrones shit that apparently goes on Wizards of the Coast.
Really?
Yeah, so there's a lot of drama, I guess. That's what Nick's saying. Fucking so yeah, back to the class. There's a couple things that I need to fully exit out, like ninja knowledge. Like I basically I was still working through how to work with the home brewery because it's like PDF or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so ninja knowledge is basically supposed to represent like unarmored defense, basically, but for big thinky brain, right?
Okay.
So the way it's kind of justified is like on the first level, the ninja learns to memorize all objects, placements, and the person can create a perfect map of the world in their mind because of the ninja can add their because of this the ninja can add their intelligence modifier while not wearing armor for while not wearing light, medium, or heavy armor. So I gotta reword that to where it's more clarified as basically like saying this is unarmored defense but with intelligence, right? Which makes sense because like man, like ninjas are like that's the thing. I'm doing a lot of the folklore and like history and like a lot of the stuff that's kind of surrounds them is that they're like super duper fast and stuff like that. And after watching like Sherlock Holmes, I was like, that makes sense, man. You'd be looking at the you'd be looking at the world completely different if you have stupid high intelligence, man. You'd be able to process things so much faster.
And differently.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Sherlock Holmes. You're right, bro. That guy like slows down time.
Right?
He's so fucking smart.
So because of that, it's like that's how I can kind of justify their unarmored defense because that's what I wanted to be different. I really wanted because rogues can just wear meat, like they can wear studded leather and stuff like that, right? They can up their defense that way. I didn't want that for the ninja. I wanted them to kind of have this large buff at the start and then kind of kind of just smooth out for a while and then big buff and then smooth out because I like that roller coaster fucking wave style of just a class. You know what I mean?
You might go through a hard time for a second, and all of a sudden you get like a nice breakthrough.
Like the fighter. Like as much shit as everybody likes talking about fighters, that's why I find them enjoyable. Because
Fighters are fun.
they are. They suck. Like it hurts. It fucking physically hurts when you're low level. But the moment you hit level 5 and you get that double attack, oh my god, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then you got your adrenaline, or action surge, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said adrenaline surge, and I'm like, wait a second, this is 5th edition, right? Fuck. What about fortitude saves? Reflexes, right? Yeah, just make a reflex save. So this is just a dex save now, Jack. It's like, oh, right. Fuck.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that, though. So it's like, it is what it is, man. So yeah, another thing with the ninjas too is they got deadly handling, which is like, the thing is, right, is like I had a player because I again I got to reword all these things so it's clear and concise. So deadly handling, right, is you basically can turn a strength weapon into a dexterity weapon. That's kind of your shindig. The thing is I had a player, call me Cody Turtles if he's in chat. He's like, oh man, I'm just gonna use a two-handed sword. I'm like, that's cool. I'm like, that's cool, but here's the thing with you just fucked yourself out of a lot of abilities though, because it can't have the heavy property. That's the thing. When wielding a melee weapon, you are proficient with one hand, and it lacks the heavy and two-handed properties. You may substitute your strength modifier for a dexterity modifier when attacking with it. A ninja strikes swiftly, and you've learned to draw and sheath your weapon as a free action. There's a very specific reason why I wrote that, because I love the idea of Ijitsu. I fucking love that shit, dude. That is fucking gets my dick rock hard, man. You know, you have like the bad guy run towards you. You just see Buddy just like lower his blade, you know, his scabbard. He even tips it a little bit. You know, there will be bloodshed, right? Right? It's just chef kiss. the meme in no, I haven't checked it yet. I should. Ha! Fuck. Oh. Yeah.
That's Mimi.
Yeah, no, that's so fucking true, dude. It's so goddamn true. Oh fuck. I forgot about the bots, dude.
Somebody join our ranks? Hey.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Zentarnum? No, actually, Zentarnum is, Zentarnum, dude, is legitimately Forgotten Realms, if I remember correctly. They're actually, like, a big-time faction, actually. I'm just having trouble because, if I remember correctly, like, in 5th edition, you can join their faction. Like, they're actually, like, one of the available ones, like them and the Flaming Fist and stuff like that. I got my books. I'm fucking lazy, and I'm just trying to remember everything off the top of my head.
No.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, you could join them. But, like, the issue that they have, the Black Network, they always just get into trouble, man. Like, they're always just gonna be dickheads. Like, if you join them in your ranks, chances are they're gonna be constantly trying to get you to fuck your party in some way or form. It's gonna happen, and that's just how they roll. Your party's gonna get something that they're gonna want, and then if you're part of their faction, it's gonna break down to that, where they're like, you're either gonna choose us as your family or them. And they're gonna act appropriate. That's the whole reason why I always wince when people are like, "Oh, hey, is Zentarnum a good faction?" Because on paper, the way they present it to you in the paragraphs and stuff like that, they're a good, solid choice. You know, you got the Emerald Conclave, the Flaming Fists. Like, yeah, out of the whole group of them, yeah, sure, dude, they seem good.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, until you exactly the situation that I just described, then you get into issues. Or God forbid you attack one of their caravans because you felt really cheeky and you didn't know that it was a Zentarnum caravan, because those fuckers don't like wearing uniforms or anything at all, because they sit there and think, oh man, that just puts a target on our back. Oh fucking
you idiot. If you're such badasses, you would think that, like, advertising you dumbasses.
Literally, if the amount of times, if they just wore their fucking embroidery, the amount of friendly fire would just... There's been cases where even Zentarnum even attacked themselves, because you got two clandestine units that aren't fucking talking to each other and operating. Who the fuck is signing off on this shit, dude? Where the fuck is Paragos? Dude, do something! Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, legitimately.
Gives me stress.
Tell me about it. That's why I play them like a bunch of fucking goofs. Whenever I DM and they're like Zentarnum, that's why they're so Mickey Mouse. It's because they kind of fucking are. Like, yeah. Like I said, I don't know who the fuck is signing off on this shit. It's fucking whack.
Deb.
Oh, Metatron? I've heard of that guy, man. You type in any kind of sword, you'll see this. You'll see that guy. Guaranteed. He's like one of the big boys. It's like him and Shadeversity. That's cool. My experience for sword fighting is fighting with my friends with a bunch of sticks in the backyard. And a trash can that we used as a shield, of course. Shit. But yeah, no, man. Fucking... Yeah, no, I feel... Red Mages of the Thay are OGs. Yeah, dude. Shit. What are you doing over there? You dabbing? You doing the dabs? God, this bong is getting so used, man. I have my other bong that's still getting cleaned out, dude. Check this shit out. This thing is like years old. I have smoked pounds through this. It's still soaking, by the way. Hold up. So, basically, I went to my local pot shop and I was like, "Hey guys, what's the most heavy dutyest shit that you can fucking sell me, right? Legally." So it's like called Purple Thunder or some shit, right?
That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god, Jackie.
It's still soaking.
Oh god. Oh god.
Like there's actually shit that's still stuck in there. Like it's slowly slurping its way through. I'm dreading it, man.
Oh.
I gotta go dump that shit outside. I'm like, I ain't clean that in my bathroom.
Yeah,
man.
no, you gotta like hit that with like a hot garden hose.
No, I'm just gonna I got a kettle. I'm just gonna boil water when the day comes. I should record it just for science. For science.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Bro.
Oh
the
yeah.
sludge that's gonna come out of there.
Fucking goddamn biohazard.
It's
Fuck.
gonna be disgusting. It's gonna be too much.
Yeah.
Really it is. There we go.
It's almost as dirty as Melania's.
Oh god. Oh stop. Stop, Jackie. Be a good boy. Think about the shinobi test.
I went visual with that.
Yeah. Okay. Roast beef.
Fucking
Arby's.
blue waffle.
Arby's. Oh god. Yeah, buddy.
I'm just saying, man. I got fucking back in my party days, man. Fuck.
Oh god.
There's
stop.
some nasty fucking ladies
Stop,
out there.
I'm
Just
so
as many
chakra.
nasty men. I'm not gonna go any
Starting
further.
at second level.
It's
I'm just gonna start talking over you, Jackie.
That's fair.
Chakra. Starting at second level.
Chakra.
Your training allows you.
God damn it.
Fuck. Shit. Please don't start. Don't
Fuck.
continue. Back in my party days.
Fuck. I don't even
Her
need.
clit was
Don't
so
even need to
big.
elaborate. Don't even need to elaborate further.
Dude.
Fuck.
Like, bro, like, stop.
So yeah. Anyways, gentlemen, back to the fucking class
back,
at hand.
back to the deed at hand. Yes, yes. Grab a tissue real quick. Blow my nose.
Okay. Let's see here.
Not a tissue like that, Jackie.
Fuck. So yeah, the big thing is too is like, you know, I really like the idea of like weapon stances and stuff like that, like the fighters got. Right. So you ninjas have their own thing, but of course we got to make it flavorful, so it's like a ninja. You know, we got bear stance, cheetah stance, eagle stance, mantis stance, and turtle stance. Now, just from my experience so far, cheetah's my favorite so far.
Yeah, initiative.
Cheetah's the one I've been defaulting to because just having cheetah stance basically gives you what's it called, alert, but without any of the pluses involved. It's just you get advantage on initiative rolls, and you can't be surprised. That's a big deal. It's a little buff. It's a little thing, sure. but at the same time, you only get this shit when you're higher level. I think it's like level 2 or something like that. You unlock this, right? Or right
Yeah.
at the start. I don't remember.
No, your friend is no.
I remember I had it set where when you
Right at the start.
yeah, originally I had it at like level 5, but then I like the idea of you can like stack it. So
You get at level 2. That's when you start getting the chakra and stuff.
yeah.
That's what it is. So right off the rip, you're already an established ninja. You just can't use any chakra powers, but you already have some sort of stance
Yeah.
at level 1. So at least for RP purposes, and that kind of makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You still, you know.
You're still figuring
still-
out.
Yeah. But you're still a fucking warrior nonetheless. You know?
You cut things good.
Yeah. Cut things very well. And then second level is when like your mind's eye fucking opens finally.
So the thing is with the stances too, is like the other one I really like, but I feel like I need to maybe buff it just because of like how it's been used. Because it's
Eagle?
not just me. Bear stance.
Bear?
When you use your action to make a melee attack, you have at least one free hand, which you always do, because you're a fucking shinobi, you're a ninja.
Yeah.
You can use your bonus action to shove a creature 5 feet from yourself. So I also need to kind of clarify that as well. Of like,
Well, I mean that has to be a strength check versus of
but you're a
course.
shinobi.
Exactly. So you don't have strength. So it should be what? Dexterity.
I want it. See, here the thing is though is like I don't want it to be an outright advantage. I want it to like I'm just trying to think of a way. If I could make it where it's like a natural 0, you know what I mean? Because you're not going to go strength build. Like you should not be strength build as shinobi.
No, and
at
it
all.
shouldn't work like that either.
No.
So then,
I don't know.
how
I
could you word the DC check that it would like work in the shinobi's favor?
Right. See, that's the thing though. I would have to basically add like an extra shindig, and I don't know. I think I might just leave it like that. Although the thing is, maybe if I could give them advantage if they have a friendly nearby or something. That would solve the problem.
Why don't you just make it like an 8 plus proficiency plus like dex mod?
No, that's true too. I just don't want it to be like an outright like a build, if that makes
Like
sense. Yeah.
I get you, but like at the end of the day, if people are fucking abusing it, then you have to fucking like put a parameter on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so you have to make it where it's like a actual DC check. So like 8 plus proficiency plus dex mod. Right off the rip, that's already pretty strong because 8 plus 2 is 10 plus dex mod is usually going to be already 3. Which is
Yeah.
going to be 13. So that's pretty decent, dude. Not for nothing.
And I could just make it a solid check. You know what I mean? Like there's no contest or anything like that. Just to make it quicker.
Yeah, just check. I think that's cool. I don't know. Because it shouldn't always work, too.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't always abuse it. Yeah, come on. Like, what the fuck? And also, like, not for nothing, you can't, like, walk up to the boss that's like a 500 pound. Yeah, bro. Come on, bro. Like,
I like to imagine it though. Just
yeah.
fucking-
It's, you know what I imagine? It's like Jabubu.
Jabubu. Yeah.
And your hand just like goes into him. He doesn't move anywhere, and you're just like, all right, can you give me my arm back, please? Like, fuck.
Oh, what's it called? Actually, I had a situation. I got a Tavern Tale. That's for sure.
Oh, let it rip. Well, it's still fresh in your mind.
This is back in the old DK days. There was myself playing as Ajax. I was with Rock, and I was with Petey, and we were fighting. We were fighting like an enemy. There was like an enemy party, and there was like the last guy left. We fucking.
Yeah.
I watched these two men just bully the fuck out of this guy. Like they kept shoving him fucking down to the ground. Like I'm not even kidding. Like literally not even doing damage to him, just shoving his ass down to the ground. Like one of them would push him 5 feet, the other one would walk up and just shove his ass down to the ground, making him prone.
Like,
like straight up bullying. Yeah, and every time he got up to fucking hit the boys, I'd just be like, "Godless Radiance," and proceed to heal them. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
Hard shove. Harder shove.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just. Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah, it got
That's
to the
so
point where
bad.
like I joined in. I was like, you know what, fuck it, and I started
I might as
disarming
well.
him. Yeah, like he's down on the ground, prone. After getting shoved, I just walk up, just take his fucking sword out of his hands, walk away. Like, dude, fuck.
What are you gonna do now, bud?
He's so fucking stupid.
What are you gonna do now?
Literally, these three
Oh,
armored chads
oh,
fucking just bullying the fuck
Is,
out of your
is this the
BBG.
sword, buddy? Oh man, shame if something happened to it.
Yeah,
Die!
no, exactly.
Break it over your knee and shit.
Like I remember,
Oh.
I remember opening up one of the potion bottles, taking a whiff of it, and then just dumping it. Just like,
Oh my god,
I'm
you
like,
guys are
ugh.
horrible.
Oh yeah, no,
bro.
we fucking bullied him. Like it was
Oh
fucking mean.
my god, bro.
After
I
all,
love it.
oh,
Love it.
dude,
I love it. This is
PD eventually just went, yeah, no, this is enough. I'm done, and then just curb stomped him, and then, God bless you, Corey. He's like, so how much XP for the guy? Like literally without even skipping a fucking heartbeat.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. He's like, come on, bro. How much XP for the guy, bro? He had to have at least been a challenge rating 3 or something. Like, come on, bro. Like, 800?
So
Come on,
dirty.
come on, dog. Like, what are you gonna give me, bro?
So stupid, man.
Come
Fuck.
on, dog. Let's go.
I don't know. It's like that whole character, like playing with like all through the dungeons as that character. It's like there was ups and downs for sure, but or like DKs, man. Like I swear to God, you're just a natural fucking Chad. Like you play a DK,
Yeah. Yeah, because you're always on the brink of fucking death, dude.
always.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I remember it was a fucking meme for the days that we weren't adventuring. We had an airship. We had that bitch stationed up 160 feet in the air. And the only way to get up there was TPing, right? Like, we had a teleportation circle up there.
Yeah.
Real top notch. However, us DKs, like, we're talking, like, once we hit up, like, level 16, 17, we had, like, hundreds of HP. You know what I mean? Because we're just, like, we're stalwart behemoths. Like, we went all con, you know, plus taking toughness. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
getting the natural toughness from the DK. We just went, fuck
Yeah.
it. We'll just be beef. We will be the tanks. That is our job.
Beefcakes. Yeah, beefcakes for sure. Yeah.
Bro, it got to the point where we were sick of waiting for the teleportation circle to activate. We just walk off the fucking side of the ship, dude. Really fathom this. So after 10 feet, it's a D6 every 10 feet. And we would slam into the fucking ground, get up, and walk away. I'm not even fucking kidding, dude.
How many feet would you fall?
180, 160 sometimes. Yeah. I'm not even kidding. We would do this on purpose in RP chat. You know, like the way how yeah. Yeah,
Just regular RP chat.
Yeah, so you just be like
Just
minding your own
dropping out of the sky. To roll. Oh, 80 points of damage.
Oh, dude.
Ding. 80 points out of 320.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, douche. Ow, that hurt.
Yeah, this is the way we described it too. Like we didn't do no like Marvel like superhero landing shit. It
No,
was
it's
the
like, ow.
I literally described it that my guy would just walk off the edge, tumble, and then just slam into the ground, like literally sink in like a quarter of a foot, and then just get up and just be like, "Oh, my arm's not meant to be, you know, that way."
Oh god.
And it's like, "Oh, that's better." And then my leg snaps back in, and then I look at like, you know, this new guy just walking off the street, just joined our guild. It's like, "Oh, hey man, I'm Ajax. I'm like one of your guild masters. What's up?"
What's going on?
It's like ribs getting put back into place and shit. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I do that all the time. It's fun.
You get used to it.
Try it. Yeah, you should try it.
That was my favorite gif in our fucking server, bro. It is the Goblin Slayer Priestess chick. Is like, you get used to it. That was like the most common.
Oh, God.
Dude, we had like, what was it? Oh, man. The last season of the guild, though, we had like 80, 70, 60 players that were there every day. And you just see that gif all the fucking time, dude. You just get used to it. Yeah.
That's funny. Fuck, dude.
I mean,
That's a pretty big community.
Yeah. Well, see, like HP. I mean, you could be real autistic and just be like, that's not how like HP works and stuff like that, and really try to quantify it. But at the same time, I look at it more like how I have my limit breaks. You know what I mean? Once you're at half HP, you're bloodied. You know what I mean? Like you'll be showing signs, but anything beyond like above that is like that's really whatever. Exactly the way Al put it. It's like 80 points of damage out of 320. Yeah, it probably hurt. You probably felt it more than likely, but
Yeah.
I would equate it in context of like watching Buddy fall off like the 6th rung of that ladder. Like you can audibly hear him like you know get the wind knocked out of him, but he just gets up and he's just walking around fine. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just that's the way I played it off. You know, given the context. Yeah. Start doing death saving throws when Buddy gets up. Yeah. Well, that's how the old Dark Knight armor worked, bud. Legitimately, your armor would activate when you're doing your death saving throws. That was legitimately what it was for. Was that last like hoorah? You know what I mean? Before your body just shuts the fuck down. You know.
Bruh.
Yeah, it was kind of cool too, cause like what it ended up doing, like not me specifically, but for like PD and like Rock, was that it created these moments of just straight up like straight out of like a fucking anime, dude. It's glorious. Like Buddy's literally like blood's just pouring out of the helmet. You know, he's barely holding himself up. He's giving the one last, you know, one final defiant strike. You know what I mean? Just that extra spit in the face to the BEG, you know? The big boss guy, just that extra spit in the face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And, fucking... Alright, I'm sorry. I'll get back to the thing. You got, like...
I'll get back to the program. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
I don't shut it off. I'm sorry. I'm a ramble machine.
It's okay. That's what they're here for, Jackie.
No, they're here for classes. Alright. So yeah, I'm sure you noticed with Eagle Stance, I wrote a little prefix there.
This is not stacked with archery fighting style. Yeah. Yeah, because if not, then you fucking...
I had a player do that. That's specifically why I wrote that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I was like, how the fuck do you have, like, plus 22 to hit? What level are you? What's your gear? Like, what the fuck?
Plus 22?
Yeah, I exaggerate a little bit, but is this like... Dude,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, what?
I'm like, you're level 6 and you have no magic items, and it's like, I don't understand how you have, like, plus 15 to hit.
Yeah,
16
like
to hit.
So high.
Yeah. It's like, dude, there's players in this guild that I know that would absolutely murder for that kind of pluses, man. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, dude? And it's because they were fucking abusing the system.
No, not really abusing it, just more of like exactly that. I just didn't have a prefix or anything. So that person cross-classed with a fighter. That's the reason why it was jank, in my opinion. That's the reason why I wince every time somebody's like, "Oh, I want a multi-class," and I'm just like, because I know specifically why. I know why people multi-class is just to get some benefit from another class.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So exactly. There's no point or there isn't. Like, if you're gonna do that, it's gonna be ultimate cheese, and it's like, bro, like, stop.
Bruh, okay, no, hold on, full stop. I never punish players for any of their choices for their stats. If you have a passive perception of 20, I ain't gonna be a dickhead. I ain't gonna be a dickhead and punish you for that. That's stupid fucking kindergartner shit.
I understand.
At the same time, I'm just like, I'm like, if it, you know, in a hypothetical situation, if it fucks up, let's say, a particular dungeon or something, yeah, no, I ain't gonna punish you, but at the same time, I'm not just gonna give it directly to you, unless you specifically ask for it.
But that's the thing. Players like that are usually gonna be like that. That's why they're fucking like super meta buildy.
Oh, dude, like, see, that's the thing. There's like, there's an acceptable amount of metagaming, right?
Yeah.
At the table,
absolutely.
There's an acceptable amount. It's just.
It all depends on how they get away with it. Yeah.
Or how.
About it,
or
how. Exactly. If they're if they're just trying to steal the show and they're the main character, you know what I mean? Then it's not cool. You know,
Or
if they're conservative
exactly,
and they help the party when they really need it, or they just like try to almost hold back a little bit in a way instead of trying to do everything.
So
then that's like way more appreciated.
Exactly. It's all perspective. Like, okay, let's say for example you're a wizard and you want to go into a level of fighter. If it's presented that you're more of like helping the party as opposed to I just want to have a dragon rush so I can throw another fireball. So like, you know what I mean? It's like it's all context, right? Like if you're doing this because hey man, like our party really needs a fucking tank. You know what I mean? Like just to even things out. We really don't have any spellcasters. We don't really have any ranged options. Nobody's really taking the initiative. Nobody really wants to be any of that jazz. I'm a cross class do this. It's like I'd be way more for that. Like cuz I'd be like, "You know what? You're trying to do something for the party. That's a little bit more acceptable than just basically exactly that. Like I look at the other thing as being basically Weasley. You know what I mean? You're basically trying to skate uphill. You know what I mean? You're trying to get that extra advantage. Any little scrap of little advantage I can. You know what I mean?
That's what's frowned upon. That's what I don't appreciate. I get it. Like don't get me wrong. I do appreciate like rolling for stats. You know what I mean? Like having
it makes me cringe, but now you understand why that makes me fucking cringe.
I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's a nice feeling when you get lucky and you get something over an 80 total. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're like, oh fuck, hell yeah, That's for sure. At least you got an 18. So it's like, damn, dude, fuck, sweet. But like, don't take advantage of it. Don't be a fucking douche. Like, be considerate to your fellow player.
There's a reason why when I say like standard array, and then see the reasoning behind that is because like no matter what, you're gonna have a negative stat.
Yeah.
Or two.
Well, I like point buy. Point buy is
alright. But the reason why I did that is because with like a West Marches style of like MMO.
Everybody's on even playing field.
Yeah, everybody has some kind of cohesion. Everybody's fitting somewhere in the party, right?
Yeah.
If you have one guy that is literally just good at everything, it sucks.
It takes it away from everything. Yeah, exactly. That's
people are more likely to play on their phones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Most of the community agree, man. Point buy is just the way to be. Mm-hmm. I even give a suggestion too in the ninja class as well. Like, I even did the HP calculations for y'all. Make it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hit points at higher levels, right? 1d6 or 3 plus your con. I already gave you your fucking.
Oh yeah.
I already gave you your average. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing too. Is like I got asked like why the fuck ninjas even have access to proficiencies for light armor, and it's like, well, kind of have to. You know what I mean? Just because your abilities get fucked if you put on armor, doesn't mean I should stop you. Like if you want to make that choice, it's like take a Kami with his big Nodachi, that big fucking two-handed katana.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he realized like, hey, if I use this, I'm not gonna be able to throw ninja stars. I ain't gonna be able to use any of my jutsus. I basically just handicap my class. Right.
So. It's good for that extra damage, but at the same time, do you really need it when you're like not even your class?
See, that's the thing is like what I find extremely difficult for 5th edition and trying to make anything is like 5th edition is so finely tuned that you got to understand the perspective of like if you're making a homebrew class, it has to be specialist.
Yeah.
Right? You can't because the main classes that they have for 5th edition, and because of their subclasses, they basically fill out everything and everything. So unless you're making a real niche thing, it ain't gonna feel right. It isn't. Like DK went through many tests, unfortunately, before I actually figured out where it should be in the party and the position of it. Like looking from old DK to new DK is like a good example of like I wanted this niche thing, and then now it's still niche for sure, but it still echoes a lot of the other classes. Like the way it was described to me for the new DK is like they went from being almost like an anti paladin, anti oathbreaker, to basically being like an edgy fighter. Because like the dark dances, like for instance, your darkness abilities aren't the same. You know, the rebuke. There's no rebuke anymore. That was probably the biggest thing that I heard about from a lot of the DKs. They're like, where the fuck's the rebuke, guy? Yeah. Because that was the big fuck you move for the DK.
Yeah.
The big smite, yeah.
The action. Yeah.
The risk it to get the biscuit.
Oh no, the smite. Okay, I get you.
Because you had to roll a DC to even do full damage. That's the thing.
Really?
And then there was a lot on paper. If you just glance at it, it seems like a broken ass smite ability. But when you actually get down to brass tacks, it's it's risky as shit. You got to make above a DC 11, if I remember correctly. If you don't, that's half your damage gone. It's also necrotic.
Really?
Yeah, the whole entire rebuke does specifically just necrotic. So if it's resistant or immune to it,
you're fucked.
Yeah. Not only that, you got to roll to hit. So you roll the DC. You basically, like I said, you have to basically. It's not like a smite where you just roll 20 and you're like, oh, I'm gonna smite that. No.
You gotta succeed on the DC to even get full damage, and then on top of that, you even gotta hit him to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
does it take health to cast?
In order to use it properly.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, just give me a hot second. I'll just bring it up.
Pull it up.
Yeah.
Cause that's what I was gonna say now too. Cause imagine like you roll poorly and then you don't even hit, and then you still cause damage to yourself. It's like, fuck. There goes 8 HP for no fucking reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the thing is too with that is with your with your darkness, in order to even cast it, you need to have one of your darkness actions activated. So in other words, you need to have one of your life dice. So think of old DK kind of like a battle master where you have an allocated amount of, they're called life dice. Give me like a hot second. I'll just post the OGs.
OG stuffs.
Let's see here. It's pretty edgy, but the thing is it's all context. I was hella drunk with my friend. The Blood Hunter just came out, and he said to me, wow, that is the edgiest class that Wizards of the Coast ever came up with. And I said out loud to Josh, I said, I could come up with something way fucking edgier, bro. Like, ironically edgy. Like...
So edgy.
Yeah. Like, you cut yourself.
They need to pay me. Wizards of the Coast owes me money.
Yeah, here it is. Apparently it's too big for me to even just post it in Gen. That's Mimi.
That's funny.
Yeah, so this is a hella draft. But this was years ago. I literally came up with that, and then I came up with before it looked pretty like this. This is what I would consider the draft after the draft. But when I wrote it basically on a fucking napkin, Buddy was like telling me, he's like, it has to be a thing now. Oh, I should post it in fucking Homebrew. I'm retarded. Yeah. But yeah, so that's the other thing too, is like I had some contentions with some players as well. Yeah, I forgot. Stoner's things.
Yes, some contentions with some players about something.
Right, yes. The biggest issue I had that was coming up for the class was specifically darkness actions. I had a player that would attack Like use his attack action. We're talking level 5, level 6 or something. He'd use his attack action and he would fucking rebuke twice or sanguine slash twice, stuff like that. And Buddy's like telling me, man, your class is broken as shit. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? He's telling me this, and I'm like, dude, it literally says darkness action.
Yeah, like what? Dark.
Darkness action. Action being the main thing. I'm like, how the fuck is he doing an attack action when he's doing a darkness action? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, like,
so
what the fuck?
I asked the player, I'm like, well, what's up? And he points down to the paragraph and he goes, well, it says whenever it hits, I can activate it. I'm like, dude, you're picking and choosing here. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to read the whole thing. He's like, oh man, this class is really complicated. I'm like, yeah, it is. It's meant to be. It's a technical class. It's like, it's like Battle Master.
This class, oh man, it's so complicated.
So it's kind of, I just ran into the same kind of couple of issues with just like Shinobi, for example. You know, like one of the issues I was told was like it's basically Arcane Trickster, but it kind of is, but you know, kind of isn't, because you know, kind of more badass. They don't rely on illusions and shit. They're more direct. Yeah, and you get your ninja tools that you make per day too. I never wanted to lose that.
Yeah, I really like that.
I didn't want to get rid of that.
That's super cool. I think you should increase the amount that you can make at higher levels, but
I actually, that did cross my mind, like as your proficiency goes up.
I definitely think it should probably be maybe 1, 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. I was, well, like I said,
Yeah.
I was even thinking about just having to go with the like proficiency. You know, because as your proficiency goes
Or
up,
that,
you cast more chakra.
Yes, yeah. That makes sense.
But for like the ninja tools, man, like I don't know. I think I need more work because I feel like I should add more options. But at the same time, for the options that are there, like the firebomb, is fucking scary at low levels.
Yeah, I feel that. It is.
See, what I would want it to do is I would want the DC, like I think I'm gonna remake it to make the DC more applicable to the Shinobi itself. So like depending on like your proficiency or whatever your spellcasting modifier is like that's gonna make the dexterity save for the said item itself. That way I'm not fucking with the damage or anything like that, and that way it's a little bit more consistent. Because a DC 15 dexterity save is pretty fucking high at low levels, right? That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty fucking high.
Yeah. Like I said too, I wrote it on a napkin and then I went to fucking home brewery and then yeah. Because the thing is too, right? Is like I think I was just sleep deprived or something. Because if you look over the oil slick and the chloroform, it's proficiency modified. Even the smoke bomb is. They are more stealth focused, yeah. I mean, the fucking, what's it called? The one jutsu. I'm trying to remember what the fuck I call it.
What jutsu?
The one jutsu you can do. You can blend into the shadows and stuff.
Oh, the Shadow of the Flock one?
Shadow meld.
Yeah, what about it? Is that?
They are more stealth focused. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me see.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking with the Shadow of Seduction, man.
The Shadow of Seduction?
I don't know. I feel like
I
I should
mean,
rework it.
do you think? Hmm. Well, I really like the magic one.
Shadow
I
Magic's
think,
good.
yeah, I think that's primo. Uh, I appreciate the flock one. Super primo. It's very unique. That like
I
jewel
need to.
touch.
It needs to be reworked too, cause like the fucking font's not. It's not fucking proper.
Oh, on the yeah, bro.
Oh
Dude.
my god. I
Oh my god.
gotta stop looking at it because I'm fucking having an aneurysm.
I can't believe you even noticed that. Is that what was bothering me before that I didn't even notice?
Well, it's the
That's
same
fun.
thing as Shadow of Seduction, but for some reason the Forbidden Jutsu is just buffed out. I fucking hate my life, bro. Fucking homebrewery is set up too, where it's like it's coding, right? So whatever you're using, fuck. And of course, it doesn't update until you fucking save it, and then you refresh it. Oh my god, I fucking. The fucked up thing is it looks perfectly fine on the link, but then the moment I turn it into a PDF, it just doesn't want to fucking work.
Really?
And I spent an uncomfortable amount of hours doing that too. Not only that, but then my buddy, he made his own version of it, having his crack at it, and then we ran into the same fucking problem with the fonts and shit. And things not being properly spaced out. Oh god. The Pathfinder Ninja? I haven't even seen that. They can swap appearances? That's fucking genius.
What? Yeah, dude. Well, that's why I had fucking like
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
swap appearances. I don't know, black pajamas. Yeah, navy blue would be better.
Hey, what's up, kitty?
Yeah, I'm a nerd. What's up? Sorry.
Actually. Fuck. See, like, I went with more of, like, just trying to, like, make a more charismatic dealy. Yeah, swapping appearances and stuff like that.
I could see it.
Yeah,
That's kind of the vibe I was going for when I made like an arcane trickster with like disguise self.
Yeah, I was about to say, because it's like, just thinking about it, it's like, well, that's kind of what the arcane trickster basically is.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm. I don't know. Shadow of the Flock, I feel like I should give it more buffs.
You should feel like what now? You cut out.
I want to give it more buffs.
Yeah, I feel that.
Just looking
In
it
a way,
over.
it doesn't feel as damaging as other classes because it has this uniqueness. But like, it could be overcome with certain things, Jackie. That's no biggie. I feel like for that class, if anything, it's less about damage and more like about features to maybe
Oh,
make
it
it
is.
more.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. No, it's
yeah,
all about the cool shit.
yeah,
Let's just get that out of the fucking way. It's
yeah. You
clearly
already know.
it's like
So
DK.
I feel like maybe for that, maybe you could just make it where it's like, bro, like what is it like Storm of the Flock or something, where it's like you just have a multitude of fucking like birds come out as an attack, and you send them out almost like daggers or something, and it's like, you know what I mean?
I
Something
really
like
like
that.
the idea of you throwing crows. Okay.
Like,
As a
and they
Kenku.
just like
As a
all come out of the
Kenku.
darkness.
Yeah.
You could also do, who knows, like
Not like a pocket of birds, but more of like 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 when you throw it, it's like a singular bird and it's squawking and like flapping through the air and shit.
oh god. I was thinking more like a streamlined object just coming at it like in a singular, Silver Surfer style.
Shit, bruh. Oh man. I
Pocket
don't know.
burb, yeah, for real. That's right, Nick. But yeah, I don't know, man.
Although,
Maybe we'll like more
here's the thing,
Batman-y
right?
power.
There's a lot of abilities it has though, as well. Like you have a lot of cool gadgets. Like, did you check out like one with the shadows, for example?
What you mean? What you mean? Where?
Read it aloud, beginning at 11th level.
One second.
I push up my imaginary glasses.
I push up my real glasses.
Oh shit.
I am actually blind. 10th level, 14th.
Shadow of the Flock.
Oh, that's right. It's on the
Yeah,
actual.
It's one of your abilities.
Dark Strike.
Pocket burbs. Fuck.
Yeah. Or.
A monk MMA fighter. That's cool.
Oh, where is it? I don't have that. What the fuck is going on here?
You have the PDF open, right?
Yeah.
Page 5. Page 5. Page 5. Down near the bottom.
On page 5.
There's Dark Strike.
Oh, one of shadows, yes. Beginning at 11th level, you can choose to change your eyes to receive the Shadow Realm as a bonus action. While perceiving in the Shadow Realm, you see shadow monsters as their original selves and see beasts as shadowy versions of themselves. You can communicate to beasts that are shadowy and they can communicate with you. However, while perceiving in the Shadow Realm, you cannot communicate with anything that is not a shadow monster or beast and do not understand any languages not spoken by shadow monsters.
So imagine the imagery of that.
I do, and I love it. And you know what I think of when I think of that, for whatever reason, almost like the Shadow Realm, but I know it's kind of like off, is Magic the Gathering Chainer. I think I told you about that. He's like a dementia caster, which is basically he like whirls this fucking like censer on a chain full of like incense, like dragon's blood, and when he whirls it around in the smoke, he basically goes into a trance and he's able to summon monsters out of like almost like a shadow realm.
Whack.
It's almost like yeah, dude. And it's crazy because the more things he kills, it's basically he can like summon that person or that monster. So he's like a gladiator in the fucking ring. Whatever, I digress. But yes, I can only imagine the imagery of the Shadow Realm, of being able to like see those shadowy fucking creatures.
So, you know what? I talk about this shit too, and it just made me think of this as well, because I think we talked about this, that class in particular as well. I mean, because it's from the same anime, I think. The Painter Bard. Do you remember that shit?
Yeah.
Like, that's another one of those napkin dealies.
The Painter Barb is another, though that directly reminds me of Magic the Gathering as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you about that one.
Yeah.
The dude that paints the chroma, the fucking angel. Ixidor. I would make a Mimi character like that.
Oh,
if
who
you
wouldn't?
made that into a thing, I would make him into like a D&D character for sure.
Yeah, here it is. It's I posted it in homebrew shit. This is what I mean by like a napkin dealie. When I talk about that, it's literally I literally haven't done anything. I wrote it on a napkin and then I threw it somewhere, and then every time I'm like, oh hey, we're talking about homebrew classes. Tee hee ha 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 ha. I have this one thing I'm still working on. Because I'm a fucking idiot and I don't finish shit.
You don't have even 17th level yet, you fucker.
No, I fucking don't because I'm a fucking lazy idiot.
You're a piece of shit.
I am. I fucking want to kill myself.
No, don't do it. Just finish. Stop. It's that easy.
No, exactly.
The Painter is a comfortable home for bards who have lack of interest or no knowledge in the playing on instrument, instead having chosen to weave their performances and abilities through their painting and artwork. Bards who are this college and generally thought to be a lower form of bard due to the rejection of other colleges and methods that their fellow bards employ They're more antisocial and often more ragged and rough in terms of appearance. I like that. Their clothes, skin, and hair generally stained, and their constant use of paints and inks. It is told and rumored that through practice and determination, these bards can actually bring their artwork to life to sermons as familiars and followers. Yes, yes,
Fucking
yes, I
scribble
approve.
knots.
Yes, I approve. When you join the color third level, you gain proficiency with painter supplies. If you're already proficient with painter supplies, you choose another skill proficiency for the proficiency you already have. Huh, interesting. What could you double dip in that would help a painter? Tinker's tools or something?
A
I don't
cartoon
know.
Iron Man.
Hmm.
Do you- I
Hmm. Hmm.
did you do,
Hmm.
check out the abilities. Check
Army,
out the abilities.
army of tiny little drones. You may use your painter supplies as a spellcasting focus for your bard spells. Living artwork. Choose art summon. You gain the ability to channel your magic. The piece of artwork you created, a bonus action, and once per short rest, you can with blinding fast painting creature with a CR of a quarter or less that you've seen in your adventures.
Dude,
For a
think
minute,
about this for a moment.
10 rounds.
Real artists do that shit all the time. They're
Yeah, they
like,
sketch.
I
They
saw this
sketch.
really cool bird.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah,
fuck, now it's alive. Like,
yeah. After the duration, the creature is reduced into a puddle of paint. Higher levels, you can paint more powerful creatures. 10th, 13th, and 18th, you can go up to CR4, huh? So for context, what would a CR4 creature be?
well, let's Google that, man.
Like a bear or something?
Let's.
Also,
I'm just gonna Google it because there's a bunch of new expansions that came out, so we might as well just open the horizons to what available things that you could possibly summon.
hmm.
CR4, right? Was the thing? CR4.
CR4, yes. You must meditate using herbs or have a drink of wine during your short rest or long rest to restore your creative block. I greatly appreciate that for whatever reason.
Literally every single art teacher I've ever known, that's what they do.
You must meditate using herbs or have a drink of wine. That is,
Yeah, real.
you get a buff if you do both. To
Uh,
be honest. You get crossfaded, you get fucking +2.
are you ready for this?
Yes, post it. Hit me with it. Hit me with it, Papa Hoots.
So this is. I probably shouldn't be using this source, but actually, you know what? I'll just use the SRD. That sounds better. It's a little jankier, but
+2 at its AC for a minute. Okay, that's kind of cool. At 6th level, you can paint features on yourself and change your appearance. Ooh, alter self spell. Will as many times as you use charisma modifier per rest. Interesting. 14th, you get a pretty thick line and clever paint and ink up to 3 creatures. So you get color spray.
so
Yeah.
okay.
That's a nice
I'm gonna just be real cool. I'll post this in fucking
Oh.
memes because that's what this is. It's a bit of a fucking joke, right?
What?
That's the whole list of all CR4 creatures in 5th.
Or is it?
It's a fucking joke, is what it is. But off the cuff, the ones that I just recognized right off the bat that are fucking nasty, Black Puddin'.
Oh my god, wait a second. What?
Black Puddin', a ghost,
Wait a second.
elephant,
Wait a
a
second.
red dragon wormling. Just try to fathom
At
this.
Arena Night, Bloodlet. Wait.
This is when you're buff up, though. This is when you're higher level painter.
Aqua Dragon? Arch Dragon Wormling.
You
Oh,
can.
cool.
Okay, I'm about to meme y'all because a CR4 is a succubus or incubus, respectively. So I'm just saying it's kind of fucked up that, you know, as an artist you could just draw your own waifu. I'm just saying.
Jackie, what's a dimensional shambler? Can we talk about that?
I pat you on the fucking horns. I'm like, dude, Fucking don't worry about it. You'll never have to see one.
Oh,
Fuck.
please. Oh my god. That's scary.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a terrible world out in the Forgotten Realms, my guy.
Oh my god, what is that?
Bruh, like, there's so many monsters and stuff like that. Like, I'm
Oh,
literally shocked to my fucking core when people say that they just don't know what to do. Like,
what is,
literally, like, it's so easy now, especially with everything basically all being right there.
Jackie, what's a hodag?
What?
A hodag. I'm like, what the hell, dude? There's like so many weird
Yeah.
creatures here. What is? I'm so scared.
Body.
Mega Raptor? What?
Yeah. It's like a raptor, but mega.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And this is everything that you can paint when you get up to 18th level.
Yeah.
That's I mean,
Yeah.
I guess you are kind of a big boy at that level, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. That's why I was memeing, man. You could draw your own waifu.
I would.
Yeah.
I would draw my own Acroma.
Bet.
I bet you there's a fucking bro. I bet you there is a stat sheet for her. Watch Acroma D&D 5e. Bet you there's a fucking.
Oh, yeah. No. So, like, do me a favor. This is my favorite monster, and I completely forgot about it until his name's Dungeon Dad. He brought it up. Fucking wolf in sheep's clothing. I haven't heard that shit, dude, since I was a fucking kid. Like, dude. Look it up, man. Wolves in sheep's clothing.
What am I looking up? Wolf in sheep's clothing
Mm-hmm.
on the YouTubes.
Yeah. Or not? No, I mean like Google.
On Google's.
Yeah, yeah. Google's.
Okay.
Google's.
Let's look that up.
They're fucking whack.
Wolf in sheep's clothing D&D.
Damage solves everything, says Cody. Yeah, no, it's true.
A vegetable monster that lurks in undergrowth or grassy meadowlands, creeping from place to place by pulling with its root tentacles. The body of the creature resembles a tree trunk with a vertical maw full of jagged teeth and 10 to 15 long eye stalks.
Yeah. Fucking nightmare
Aw.
fuel.
I would love to kill that thing.
Dude, I had PTSD the moment he started talking about it because when I came across it, this motherfucker dined on an entire party.
Oh.
So when we roll up, there's like guys, literally, this thing was puppeting so well that he was just strumming the fucking bard's lute. That's what that's what I knew was terrifying. I was like, wow, that is not normal. And the boys are like, what? I'm like, dude, he's not even holding down the chords. Like, are you guys serious? Right? You don't see this shit, right?
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then the moment they're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm a fireball. And that's when the ground erupted. Because the creature is like, you know, surprise is over. You know what I mean? Fuck. Yeah, no, the boys were going to walk over and try to trade with them. Fuck.
It's like, bruh.
No, I haven't seen their collabs or anything like that. No, all I've been really watching in terms of just YouTubes and stuff like that is like I've been watching just a lot of just fucking documentaries, man. Like a lot on like Blue Planet and stuff like that. 'Cause the ocean's a fucking whack place, dude. I'll make my own meme, man. You know how like Joe Rogan's got like fucking what is it, jujitsu and monkeys? Yeah, my thing will be like octopi or cephalopods and shit. Now how smart they are. Yeah, yeah, they're fucking terrifying, man. Those things are actually like aliens, man. That's the most fucked up thing that's on this planet Earth, man. They bleed blue. They bleed blue.
I mean, you know.
And their eyes, man, they're like W's. They're gonna win.
They're like W's.
Yeah.
They're gonna win. Oh god. How can we fight? How can we fight? We should
We
just
can't
give up
beat them.
already.
Dude, the moment they get on land, like, we're fucked.
Might as well give up to my cephalopod overlords.
Yeah, no, bro. Dude, they can open jars.
They're gonna open my jar, alright.
Fuck.
I'm done. I'm giving up.
Yeah.
done.
Fucking. I don't know why. There should be an octopus stance. Dark Strike. I know. That's basically what you get for Shadow of Death, right? It
Dark
is.
Strike. Let me see.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no, legitimately, it's the same as fucking. Let me go and double check my own thing. Where is it? Not False Grave.
Shadow of Death.
Where is it? No, I'm thinking of a jutsu. That's what it is. Yeah, you basically get jutsu as a feature.
What, at 6th level?
Yeah, I'm thinking of Vengeance Strike. You get that basically as a feature, Shadow of the
Yeah,
Flock.
necrotic damage equal to 1d10 plus your dex mod.
The other thing I want to do is like expand on the quirks, because I like that idea of like your class actually like affects your outward appearance. You know, like the glowing eyes, the fucking sigils and shit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's maybe enough as it is. If I'm gonna do the flock, I'm just gonna play a Kenku.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Makes sense. As a ninja.
Sorcerers and druids? Dude, man, you should already know that answer. Why I ain't gonna touch that with a 10-foot barge pole. I mean, I tried to even make a class for monks, and I just kept reverting back to basically like a class that already exists. The pugilist is the one I'm thinking of, where it's just they just throw hands. That's their that's their ability. Like they're not like a kung fu monk. They're like I have big hands and I throw hard. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's even described in the flavor text, if I remember, that it's like when they block, they don't block. In bar fights. You know what I mean? That right there speaks volumes of like what kind of dude you're dealing with. Like he doesn't even try to block. He just bam. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. One Punch Man, basically. Oh, yeah, that sounds like actually pretty good. Yeah, documentaries are good shit. I don't know, like I said too, I want to expand on the ninja tools.
The ninja tools are fucking. We can add the black egg thing. Because that's not there.
Yeah, I don't know why it isn't in there.
I don't know why either, but I also feel like at the same time maybe we can't limit by level or something the amount of potency that the black egg can have, or just limit it to like one thing. Because I know the black egg could do a couple of different things. You can almost use like a smoke bomb, it could be like poison, or like it could be like a fire starter. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, there was a lot of options for it, for sure.
yeah, so it's kind of like, I don't know if we can limit that somehow, or I don't know. Or give the player an option, like you can make 2 black eggs or something. Or just 1 black egg, or just 1 ninja tool, period.
It is, yeah, you can only choose one ninja tool. It's just most of the time you're gonna choose the big boy shurikens. That's the
Big
thing.
shuriken, yeah, I know, I remember you telling me, yeah. for the extra damage.
Because I mean, throwing daggers, they're all right. You know what I mean? Or like,
Yeah, but hitting somebody for like what is it, 1d10 or something?
1d8.
1d8 still. It's like a longsword. As twice as big as a 1d4, right?
True, but
So
the
the
thing
right-
is, for context though, a longbow used by a ranger does 1d8.
Mhm.
And they could rapid fire that, and they always have that. That's the thing. The shurikens, they're one-time use.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I always describe my daggers to be kunai, you know, because it just, size makes sense. It's 1d4, you're throwing it real fucking hard.
Really hard.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just pointing.
I should have rope darts in there too, because like that's another one of their tools.
You should. I think in the thing that I added in Homebrew, there's one that's like extended weapon list or something like that. I think it has that in there.
Yeah, I do actually. I like that one PDF, the expanded weapons one.
Yeah, I think it does have it in here. Let's see.
Oh yeah, no, kunais were utility tools. Yeah.
Mhm. See, what is it?
A documentary. Yeah, all right, I got you, bud.
Yeah, they even have Cat of Nine Tails, Chakram, Estoc, Kunai, Kusarigama, Nunchuck, Odachi, War Fan. That's funny.
Word. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Extra attack at 5th level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty standard though. Nunchucks are bad. Yeah, no, they are.
9 times out of 10, you're just gonna smack yourself in the nuts.
Yeah.
Not a good time.
It just sounds like a really lazy flail.
Very cheap and lazy flail, yes.
Yeah, like they started making a flail and then they just kind of quit and they're like, "Fuck, I was gonna make 2 flails, but
Good enough, but
Oh.
good enough.
oh wait,
Fuck.
it's like my double club. It's like my double club, bro.
My god.
Fuck." God damn it, everybody thought I was joking about that shit. It's like, no, dude, go look up the fucking orc double axe. I'm not making any of this shit up. The double flail's a thing. Oh my god. D&D was just a different time back then, all right? It'd just be a different time.
Back in the day, you know.
Back in the
you know,
day.
I mean, dog.
Fucking God, where is it? I'm pretty sure I have the double club somewhere in my computer. Yeah, I do. You're
Double
going into
club.
memes. Yeah, it's a double club.
Ooh, red mage, black mage. Remember that, Jackie?
Red mage, what? Yeah, what
Red
about?
mage and black mages.
Yeah, yeah,
I posted them.
nice.
Yeah,
They are cool.
they are cool.
Why the fuck can't I post my double club?
Mm.
Why? Oh, okay. I gotta do it the weird way. Behold, in memes, the double club. Mm.
Fancy. Oh.
It's a deadly weapon. It's exotic, don't you know? You need proficiency. Fuck. Because it's double. Fuck. God damn it.
Why are you? Jackie's dying over there.
Yeah, it's a double club, dude.
Jackie's dead.
Look at my example I provided.
Officially dead with laughter. It's okay, Jackie. Don't worry.
It is a hard burrito.
It's his. It's a gas station burrito is what it looks like.
Right? Like one of those Del Monte ones. Fuck. How dare you? It's an exotic weapon, okay? Have some respect.
Exotic.
There's masters of this fabled weapon, okay?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is like the only weapon fucking
Nick,
I have, I think.
Nick gives me bonus points. He says, "Hey man, you get bonus points because it would work." Bet,
God.
fucking bet it would.
Bro. Don't encourage this fucking tomfoolery.
Can we get a double wand? Can we do that? Can we? How about no wait? How about a double quarterstaff? Can we do that? Fuck, it hasn't been done yet, right? Bro, they're not even at end to end. They're just fucking taped together. Fuck. God damn it, man. I'm a simple child. I'm sorry.
Simple child.
Simple Jack.
Sympathy.
Simple Jack. The double club makes me happy. Fuck.
It's a flute spear, Jackie.
What?
Yeah, it's a flute spear. Look what I posted.
Why?
I don't know. It's kind of cool. Why?
What the fuck?
Why?
What the fuck?
Why? What is this abomination?
I don't understand.
Ooh, what is this? Ooh,
Why does this
God.
exist? I mean, it's
I don't know.
cool.
It is kind of cool. I mean, come on, Jackie.
It just
You
looks
can
like it's thrown together. Like, what the fuck?
Dab the fuck out of somebody and then just play a sweet tune as you ride away.
What the fuck?
Oh, here's my spice pipe. Well, Zal's spice pipe. Nice.
Oh
long
my
fancy,
god.
You know?
Literally, I feel my brain cells. Oh, that's cool, actually.
Yeah. And then this is Zal's exquisite flask he had. Really like
Aw.
that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, dude.
And I have like different side pictures of it too, so you can see like the full.
Oh man, you went hard.
Yeah, man. I fucking love Zal, dude. I still have fucking Merlin sheet.
Oh, snap.
Come on, dude. Come
Yeah.
on, bro.
Oh no, dude, I'll get banned because of the drawing.
Oh, no.
Man.
Oh no. I delete. Nobody saw that.
I'm just memeing anyways. I just remember somebody in that server was like, you should put that in like adults or the what's it called, the 18 plus chat.
Oh.
Yeah, because of the drawing. I was like, are you fucking serious? He's
Are you
like,
serious?
he's got a little dingling. I was
Little
like,
pecker?
dude.
He's got a little pecker, bro. Are you serious, bro?
That's why I was like, it's so funny,
Here,
dude.
here,
Like, fuck.
Here, put that in the 18 plus shit.
Oh, dude. Oh, snap. Ninja Scroll is a great one, by the way.
Right?
Yeah.
Right, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nailed it, Jackie. Here you go.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Since you nailed it.
That's not my fault. Now I'm gonna get copyright strike too. Not only am I gonna get
Might as well just give you the full gamut.
No, I can't look in there anymore. I can't do it.
I can't.
No,
Alright, I'll delete it. I'll delete it.
I mean, I can't look in there. I mean, you don't have to delete it. I'm just saying I can't look in there
Huh?
because of stream.
Can't look in. Alright, Jackie. I fucked it up.
I already did a little bit of spiciness. That was a little spicy. A little spicy.
A little spicy.
Yeah. My fucking conservative America's up in an uproar now.
Bruh, stop. They really are.
You showed anime tattooed buttocks.
And that's it, bro. You're getting reported and banned.
Banned. But hey,
Straight
you know.
to the ban. Straight to the ban, you know.
But yeah, no. If you just want to like, but on the other hand, you just want to walk up and just like plap a caribou in the back of the head. That's totally cool. Fucking play with
That's
his
fine.
brain a little bit.
That's fine.
Shit. Random. Oh, that's what the Daco shit's for, man. Fuck.
I like to look at that sword I posted in Homebrew. It's like a katana thing.
I'm scared to look. I feel like it's trapped.
No, no, it isn't.
It's just pair of titties, isn't it?
No, it isn't. Yeah. No, Jackie. And then I posted like a picture of like the windmill shuriken
Nice.
for context. Yeah.
I like
See
the
how
idea
big
of just a big ass fucking thing you just throw at somebody.
Well, look at it. Look at the one that I posted. I like that idea because it folds out.
Yeah, the one from Ninja Gaiden is the one that I always think of, man.
That shit folds out. I would imagine that one you would just basically hold the top one and just like crank it and like have it all come out like lock in place. Shit looks huge.
Well, what's it called there? Fuck. Like, I'm just looking over the classes too, and it's like, I don't know. It's bittersweet. Like, I feel like it's one of those things that it's like I could just sit there and just fuck with it constantly, and it's like it isn't gonna matter. You know what I mean?
Yes and no. It'll matter to you. So I like little tweaks are like the best, you know.
Well, that's the thing. I don't really wanna fuck with it, really.
Then don't.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
I think it's one of those things where I just, like, I posted it on the GM, guild thing, and like they just really just didn't like it. So I don't know. I always just been kind of hesitant. It's the same as like that's why the painter bard is just kind of been just on a napkin, so to speak, because like.
Jackie, but who cares if they like it or not? It's for us, dude. I like it. Fuck
I know,
them, bro.
I know.
I like it, dude.
Thanks,
Come
Dad.
on.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. What's your problem? Like, what the fuck? Dude, come on. I fucking like it. I can't wait. I think you need to fucking get on it. Get back on the horse, buddy boy.
Gosh, yeah, no, you right.
Come on. And I would love to fucking make a paint. I already know. I told you. I already have like the whole thing in my head planned out. If you make the painter bard, I already have a character planned out in my mind.
Dude, just every time I just think about the Scribblenauts power, man, I'm just like, there's so much cool shit you can do with it. And then the one person that playtested it, they didn't even do anything with it.
Well,
I was like, dude, you come to a cliff, you can literally paint a fucking rope to descend yourself. That's so fucking cool. You're bored, everybody's at camp, everybody's bored, you can just draw a fucking chair. Like
people have the power to do things. It's just like being a millionaire and you're still miserable. People can have the power of God and they're still they have no idea what to do with it. Having the power to basically be a conjurer like that and to conjure anything is fucking cool as fuck, bro. Yeah, I know, dude, I know. Like I said, it literally reminds me of one of my childhood novels that I remember reading, and I like have a full character fleshed out on my head. I already know, like, dude, I would totally I would rock that shit. I would love it. That would be super cool. It would just walk around basically always with like flask and some clay for sure.
Clay,
like
nice.
amongst other things, yeah, amongst other things, like right off the rip, always. Just like have multiple medias, you know what I mean? He's not just an artist in one. He can sculpt, he can paint, he can carve.
Exactly.
He can do different things. So it's like, imagine, like I would have for him for sure, like right off the rip. One of the things that he made, which was kind of like scary, but like super cool, is he made like an army of like mindless servants for himself.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
I don't want to put it out there because I don't want to ruin it, but like it's basically like a bunch of like Silver Surfer dudes that have his likeness. And then the coolest thing, Jackie, the coolest thing of all, he would have like a floating island and all these Silver Surfer dudes would carry out his bidding and if he was ever in trouble, he would always have like a bodyguard one that was nearby him, and he would able to jump through them as a dimensional door and appear somewhere else.
Dude, that's like a fucking. That's like a
That
BBG, man. That's fucking awesome. That's for Magic, isn't it?
yeah,
Fuck.
Ixidor, bro. That's why, like, I'm telling you, like that character mind in my head is like, bro, like that's so cool.
I just.
So cool.
Dude, just being able just to walk out of any situation like that is just memey as shit on
It's
itself.
creamy.
It's like I just
Yeah.
like, can you imagine working for a guy like that?
And
Yeah.
that was the other thing too, is that like I think people started getting sent after him, like assassins and stuff, and like he would just like bloop, bloop, and like let his army of minions take care of him.
Oh.
And like I
man.
would tell you, they were literally like, how could I put it, like ambiguous, just liquidy watermen, like clay dudes in his likeness, same silhouette kind of.
That's so whack. Like them just pop up like that.
And then just like and like send a piece of themselves flying out.
Yeah.
And that's like their melee attack, and they regenerate and shit.
Oh, dude.
They feel no pain. Like that was like crazy.
Could
I
he
love that book.
could he like see everything that they see and all that jazz? Like it's like 1-to-1.
Oh, I don't know if he had sight through them or not, but I would assume he probably would.
Cause that's fucking terrifying.
Because I mean, if he would be able to use him as a dimensional door, and it was created in his likeness, it's
You
almost
figure.
like
Yeah.
what else? Yeah,
That is
it was so cool.
spooky.
He would. It
Spooky.
yeah, it's really cool. There's a point in the novel. There's a point in the novel when he realized what his power was. When he painted himself, he was at the desert for I don't know how long, and he imagined himself or painted himself his own oasis, and like saved himself. And then that's when he like realized like, oh my god, like what the fuck. And I think the way he did it, if I'm not mistaken, was something like he had cut himself or something with blood, and like he did it, and then after that he realized like how strong he was, and then that's when he just started building like his whole fucking like Sky Fortress thing, and like started putting traps everywhere, made an oasis in the middle of the desert, and that was like his like, you know, sanctuary. Started taking shit over, made his fucking Achroma angel, then his angel was like, how could I put it? Such on the path of justice and like righteousness that like instead of protecting humans, instead of going after them. You know what I mean? Kind of like a Skynet thing.
It always seems to be the tragedy of heroes, man.
Yeah. The overzealous justiceness, like the
How easy it is to lose sight of things when you're up on the pedestal.
to go to the extreme. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, people don't realize like for you to become like evil or for you to combat that evil, you have to become some sort of evil yourself or like violent yourself. You know? And then some people lose themselves along the way.
Yeah. Fuck. That's heavy.
It's very common.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I really like the whole like paladin like vengeance path or whatever.
Yeah.
Path of vengeance. Yeah, I can appreciate that. I can really appreciate that.
It's the same as like Oathbreakers and stuff like that. Like I always like the concept of them. It's just most of the time the
It
players
doesn't work out.
Well, it's
Yeah, they
it's
don't
all
follow through.
context. Yeah, that's
I
my issue with
know.
them. Yeah, it's like
know.
I mean, dude, you're role playing an Oathbreaker. Like fucking, I'd own that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Random off topic. Jackie, talk to me about Kalashtar.
What
Kalashtar. You know Kalashtar, right?
the fuck?
You know Kalashtar? The race?
Oh, the line people. Am I
No.
remembering that?
Kalashtar are the weird race of like half human, half dream people because they have like some sort of weird war going on, and
What the
like
fuck?
they like decided to yeah, and they had like 60 monks or something up in a temple somewhere, and they decided to allow them to be able to be possessed by them. It's like official source material shit. What? For real, dude? Look it up. Kalashtar K. Let me make sure. Kalashtar, right? Kalashtar. Kalashtar lore. It's from Eberron. That's where it's from.
Oh, well, fuck, man.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, yeah. I'm kind of a degen. I'm a FR guy.
What do you mean FR? Favorite?
Forgotten Realms, baby.
Oh, forgot. Oh, I get you. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Because
there's a
Eberron's
lot
in
of
the
shit.
world of Eberron.
Yeah, Eberron shit is just fucking whack. Like they took okay, for example, like I talk a lot of good shit about Knowles, for example. I fucking love their lore in Forgotten Realms, okay? Eberron, they just kind of you know, just kind of took the guts and the balls out of the class in all
They
honesty.
just neutered it. They neutered it.
Yeah, Knowles are just nothing special, man. They're just hyenas that just evolved
That's sad.
through evolution.
All right, Jackie. Fine. Talk to me about changelings.
No, they're pretty cool.
Descended from doppelgangers, huh?
Yep. They became yeah.
How do they procreate? Just like the regular species that they're imitating, I would imagine. Like that's an
And
interesting
they come
one.
up with their own personality and everything like that too. Sometimes they even switch it up and stuff like that. Like I've had a couple players play as changelings, and the one kind of blew my mind just because of like, you know, I can't even imagine the thought processes. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because like they would just be constantly changing outfits and stuff like that all the time. You know, just because to kind of show their mood. You know what I mean? Stuff like that is like, it's hard to quantify. It's kind of like, okay, when we were playing, that's one thing I really badly want to do actually for the channel. I want to play through the Mass Effect RPG
Or
really
the
badly.
5e.
Yeah, real bad.
Yeah. I'm
Because
down.
it's like, you know, for example, it's like, I'm trying to remember the jellyfish people. You know the ones I'm talking about though, the ones that are like super
Yes.
grammar and shit. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Like
Yes.
I had buddy RP as them, and I was sitting there like, you know, we were
Hadar or Hadar
Yeah,
or whatever, right?
yeah.
Right?
And I was sitting there
Yeah.
spitballing. That was Mikey playing as them actually. Now I think about it,
Mhm.
fucking,
Mhm.
we were spitballing back and forth, and it took a while. You know what I mean? Because your whole speech pattern has to change. Your whole mannerisms and the way that you're just gonna view things and
Right.
even talk is like,
Yeah. Way different.
yeah, it got to the point where, you know, conversations might had be like, you guys gotta give me like a minute, as like, you know, he's like working it through because
Trying to figure it out.
yeah, because their speech is very fucked up, and they also talk in third person, which that right there, if you're just improving, is gonna throw you through a
It's
loop.
kind of, yeah, it's a little bit of a hiccup. Yeah.
Not only that, but you gotta have proper manners and or you know, manners and grammar too. So it's like,
Yeah. Everything
yeah.
has to be on point in third person and also like communicate a thought.
He had a thesaurus open. Because that's how they talk. They don't layman's term anything. Like the way that we chat and bullshit, they don't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's like language and stuff like that to them is like their way of conveying, right? So, and then you got the other guys that literally they state what their emotion is and everything like that when they're. So that again, that throws me through a loop. And they all sound like Eeyore. That's probably my favorite bit about them, though. I don't have the I don't have the booklet open right now. I'm trying to remember what the fuck they're called. But yeah, they grew up in like Dakuna. It's like some random bullshit. I remember it's like this really stupidly heavy moon, and because of that, they have like all. That's why they walk on all fours, and apparently how they communicate normally to other members of their species is through scent and stuff like that, because they can't expel the energy to, you know, do body language, right?
Yeah.
They can't do that. Like they're even talking about like if you tip over where they're from, you're fucking dead. Because just that short drop is you'll hit terminal velocity just that short drop. Something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. It's just fucking just hilarious to think about. Like, imagine your whole fucking society operating like that, right? Like that's honestly where I have a lot of fun of just like reading through lore and stuff of that nature, honestly. Is like just trying to fathom, trying to grasp what it honestly would be like. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine living in Drow society? Fuck.
I've thought about that a lot when I was
Fuck.
younger. That's what got me
Yeah.
into the whole D&D thing. The whole matriarchal, fucking like crazy,
Everybody
violent,
backstabbing
on
all
a
the time.
whim. Yeah, bro, like that.
The-
I thought about that.
The
I thought about
mentality of like there is no friends or anything like that. Everybody is just
and
a
it's
resource.
perfectly normal to backstab everybody, and that's what's encouraged because that's
Yeah.
what Loth wants.
Fuck. God
It's
damn
that
it.
type of chaos. Yeah, bro. That's
Wee.
kind of yeah. And it's like fucking insane because it's like, dude, being a male in that society is so horrible.
Oh, the
Because
Hanar.
no matter what,
Yeah.
you're like a piece of shit slave in some way.
Yeah,
You're just
Elcor.
like house bitch. Yeah, you're just a house bitch.
Yeah.
You're either a fucking soldier, or you're like some sort of courier. Like you're just like I don't know what else they have. The wizards. And not even. They barely had wizards because it was all clerics. Because it was all priestesses. Yeah.
Loth,
So it was
yeah.
like, so it was very
Spooder
few
Queen.
wizards actually. The only wizards they were talking about in the Dritz books was the faceless one, which ended up getting replaced with one of the other fucking house members that his whole fucking clan got the fucking whatever. I digress. Anyways, yes, fucking living in the Underdark, it would be horrible. I can only imagine that. Could you imagine what it would be like living in a goblin society? Or even being like a singular goblin that like ran away and is now trying to live in the Forgotten Realms?
Oh yeah,
as,
no,
like,
everybody wants you dead. Either way.
Everybody.
Either way,
Everybody.
everybody wants you dead.
It's almost like if you play that character, it's almost a prerequisite that like for it to be realistic, you have to be like proficient in a disguise kit and like have like multiple like things like disguises or something. Because it's
Oh,
like
for
how
sure.
else? How else? You know what I mean?
Not only that, but you got to be so self-reliant, and the only thing you could really offer the party is skills.
Yeah.
So that'd be the first and forefront thing that you'd be talking
Yeah.
about.
What can you fucking
What can you
provide
do?
us?
Although you also got to understand too is like if you're a solo acting goblin and you moved out from your tribe, there is going to be that cock the walk energy at the end of the day. Yeah, there'll be initial fear, but you know, a couple days surviving on your own, you'd be like, I could fucking do anything.
Yeah.
I could take on a hab by myself with a
I'm a
stone.
motherfucking staff.
Oh, one of the updates you can play. I didn't even look. That's something. That's something I gotta double check too because that Mass Effect 5e has come along so much in the past like year and a half. Like unreal. Like I'm
Yeah.
so happy for their little additions, man. Like okay, the Renegade Paragon system. I don't know why the fuck Wizards of the Coast hasn't picked that shit up. Honest. It gives you a fucking reason to RP, dog. Like to make decisions and shit. You know? You want them Paragon Renegade points, right?
Yeah.
You know, you want them extra proficiencies.
Just like inspiration.
Yep. But it's tangible. It's something that you can fucking
You can give to the player and they feel happy about what they did and yeah.
And because of the volume that they gave it, like that was the thing too. Originally, it was 5 decibels of 5 was like the big thing. I thought that was way too much. 10's appropriate. What they got going now, which is if you got 10 points in Renegade, 10 points in Paragon, you get that +1 proficiency into it, as opposed to before where it was like 5. And if you think about scaling and how that works through adventures, that's way too easy.
Yeah, way too much.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. Is like now it's like I can give those away and I feel perfectly fine, like handing them out like Cheetos. That's fucking great. Yep, that's it. That's the one. I recommend them. Great fun in the gaming circle. If you want to play something that's like D&D, but you want something fresh, you know, different.
Sci-fi flavored.
Yeah, no, dude. The simple
Familiar.
fact that you could be a fighter, but you still have spells, you can still do shit for the party. Not only that, but the fucking co-op system is fucking fantastic. The what's it called?
The app?
It's like something and then detonate. Prime and detonate. The alley-oops. you know, where Buddy smashes him, make him 0G, and because of that, now he's primed, and then you fucking throw a firestorm at him too, right? Or you hit him with a fucking concussive blast or concussive shot.
Yeah. The combos that you're able to
Yeah,
do. Yeah.
that's fucking. I don't know why Wizards of the Coast doesn't pick up on that. Because for one, that made combat so much faster. Two, it made people want to work together. Where they're like, "Oh, dude, you're popping that move. Okay, I'm gonna take a hold action to take my fucking concussive shot."
Well, not for nothing, Jackie. I would still like, and I'm sure you would too, if somebody would try to set something up like that, I think I would award it. Like if somebody had a decanter of endless water and they spent a turn hosing down the enemy, and then the next turn they caused some sort of fucking like ice spell or something.
Or ice, yeah, fuck yeah.
I would give them some extra damage or something on it. You know what I mean? But you're right. It should be something that's already implemented into.
We the
like,
players shouldn't.
Rule.
Exactly. Yeah.
It should be a core rule, and it should be like something, even if it's something small like a D4 or a D6. It should be something that's there that at least like
tangible.
You know, it rewards the creativity.
Exactly. No, instead, what we fucking with? Well, I really badly want to play a furry kobold.
Oh god.
I want to be a kobold, but with hair, and I want to have like +3 strength.
Stop.
You know what? How about we add in several new races that nobody asked for, and in fact, the homebrew sector did way better of a job.
Stop! Don't hurt me. Jackie, I'm just, you know what I was thinking, bro? I'm just gonna make my own edgy race, bro. And it's just gonna be
yes,
yeah, bro.
Yes,
bro.
Please.
I'm just gonna make my own edgy race. It's gonna be based on like Oni, on just like straight fucking like demon possessed like fucking
please.
Bro. Like on Oni's just demon possessed like goblinoids or something like that. And
do we have Saiyans? We need Saiyans.
Yeah. Oh, stop.
I want
you know what? Stop. You want to hear something funny? Stop. You want to hear something funny? I found the unofficial D&D, Dragon Ball D&D 5e, like last night. I have it saved. I can send it to you.
Are you serious? Cody was even saying too that there was like fucking a Naruto one too. That was fucking.
Oh yeah, I ran across that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, he was saying it was actually pretty lit.
Where is it? Where is it?
Oh man, I don't know. 5e struck a different, like Mass Effect just hit a different chord. It's in this. The thing is too is. It's kind of shooting itself in the foot. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, let's be fair, like, Mass Effect 3 kind of ended on quite the fucking note, right? It's kind of hard to RP or do anything, considering all technology is just fucking gone, and everybody's just back to sticks and stones. So, it's kind of hard to fucking, in a creative space, come up from that. You know what they should have done? You know, off-key for Mass Effect? Maybe instead of Andromeda, would have been smarter is like a prequel, like the First Contact War during that shit. You know, when humans are being first introduced to the Citadel races and shit. That would have been way cooler. Way better idea, because there was a lot cooler shit going on. For one, like the space pirates and shit. I basically just jacked that shit and used it for my Mass Effect campaign, basically.
Yeah.
For the tabletop.
Yeah.
I mean. What was going on at the time was because when the humans got first introduced, there was a lot of black market shit that was going on. Because humans had access to shit that not a lot of other people had access to. Yeah, and because of that, there was a lot of just black market shit that was going on. And because of that, the private sector started kicking out and started becoming a big deal. I was like, dude, that's fucking... that is prime to write your own adventure. You could literally just squeeze your way in there, boom, done. And it makes logically... and lore-wise makes perfect sense. You know, it's before Shepard, before all that stupid shit. It's perfect. You know what I mean? Because everybody, no matter what you do, everybody's going to have an expectation for Shepard and, like, that ending. And, like, you know, relationships for the different races and stuff like that. It's going to happen. Right? So, I don't even understand why the writing crew sat down and just figured that was a good fucking idea. You know? I say that, but I'm just some guy. So
you know, the fuck do I know?
I don't know. I'm just some dude. But yeah, no, it just. Anyways, it's just again, it just hit perfect when I was wanting to play it. At least I was like, really inspired to make like some dungeons, make like this lore setting. Buddy and I were bullshitting back and forth. You know, basically that's literally how how I created the Mass Effect campaign was with Buddy, just spitballing back and forth, and we kind of created this world together, Themis Station and all that shit. The big T.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Collaborative. It works. Shout out to Fryo. He exists somewhere out in the world still. Fryo Night, yeah. Fucking, but yeah, no, that was a lot of fun. Because it was just cool to really think about, like, okay, you have basically a giant space station, right, with no real law. Like, that was the thing I wanted to do. I was like, I want to take the Citadel, but I want there to be like no actual, like, you know, for instance, Citadel has like what's it called, their security, CSEC, right? But that's the thing, is like they're all throughout the station, and it's like I like that. You know, it makes sense, but at the same time I wanted it to be like these guys are privatized at the same time. Like, yeah, sure, they're called them as security, right? But that's just the name of them. Right?
Yeah.
Right, at the end of the day, they're still mercenaries. They have this facade of being basically that they're policemen, you know? I love that idea. Oh, yeah, no, Cody chimed in. He's like, yeah, no, the Naruto 5e total conversion is fucking wacky.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking retarded. It's like, bro, just play your own game already. At that point, it's like, dude, stop. Stop.
I know for a fact it was a guy that probably made it to present to his dungeon master. I know for a fact it was probably like that. It's like, hey man, you should run this. You know, as opposed to a DM being like, hey guys, I wanna run this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, bro.
But yeah, no, fucking the one thing I noticed too with, like, I know it's off topic of the Shinobi shit, but
No, we're all over the place. Trust me, Jackie.
Oh yeah.
I'm waiting to talk about a multitude of stupid various topics
Oh please,
that keep
chime
fleeting
in.
and coming back.
Chime in anytime, man. I'm fucking.
Oh no, it's all good. You first. You first.
No, well, all I was saying is, like, what I noticed with the Mass Effect was, like, it was easier to conduct encounters, if that made sense. Like, it was easier to set up, like, very specific scenarios, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But anything beyond that was harder. Like, we're talking, it was far easier to do micro shit than it was to have, like, an overall macro, if that makes sense. Pokemon 5e, dude, no, fuck no.
What?
No.
Pokemon?
No, I already know about that shit. My one friend fucking showed me 2 player sheets, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And he goes, yeah, you have to make a player sheet for every single fucking Pokemon. Fuck you.
Stop.
Fuck
stop,
you.
Stop.
That's legit
stop,
what I
stop.
said to him. I was like,
Stop,
if you expect
stop.
me to sit there.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, Red. Jackie, stop.
Fuck
Stop.
no.
Stop.
No,
No.
it was so, no.
I have fun making player sheets, don't get me wrong, but stop. That's it. That's it.
Is
That's
that
it.
not fucked up?
Yeah, I know, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up.
It's like, dude, the
no.
poor trees. The poor fucking
No,
trees.
no, thank you. Stop it. Stop. But why? But why?
Fuck.
But why?
Gosh.
Stop.
I'm sure it's fun. I'm sure it's good.
Jackie, what do you think about Tempest Clerics? Random. Your face. No.
What?
Tempest Clerics? What do you think about Tempest Clerics?
Oh, fuck. I blacked out there.
Yeah, what happened?
They exist.
They exist.
They exist.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you.
They exist. I got nothing else to add to that.
Oh my god. All right. Not a fan.
I love you, wizards. Love you guys. Kiss, kiss.
Mm.
Now please.
Maybe that's a class that could use buffing.
Now please, just spit in my face.
Just oh god.
Fuck,
Okay.
it feel like that with wizards sometimes. Shit.
Please, Daddy Wizards, please spit on my face again.
Oh yeah. Like,
Thank.
dude, I'm cringing. I haven't even looked at Fizzbins. I'll be honest. I'm fucking. I got as far as Origins, and you're reading up on the Origin section. And I was like, yeah,
I'm done.
yeah. I'm just too old of a man, I guess. I don't know. It's just. It's like what I was saying about the classes. It's like. I don't know, everything's lost its identity to the point, or you know what I mean? Everything's so malleable. Everything is just, you know, it's weird. Like, you know,
I guess they're trying to conform to the fact that any race can be good at any class. And I get it. That's not how it really should be. You know, but that's, you know what that is, Jackie? That's this generation
oh man.
of fucking, you know, people that need a participation ribbon. And people that can't be told no.
I just.
And wanna re-autistically when you tell them that, you know, fucking a gnome fighter or a gnome paladin is a bad choice. Like, why? I don't understand. Or
literally, I
when
just
you
died
tell them,
inside. It's just...
yeah, or when you tell them that a Minotaur wizard is kind of retarded.
But that's the
like, I don't
thing.
understand.
But that's the thing. It's
I
like,
don't get it. Ah,
but
fuck.
that's why those type of characters are fucking awesome, though. Like, fuck. God damn it.
Yeah, but that's the
That's the
point.
point.
People want to be metagamey, Jackie. They don't think like you and I. Those are the awesome type of characters, bro. A Minotaur wizard with an intelligence of 8. An intelligence of 8.
It's so good, dude.
Awesome, bro. It would be awesome.
He
You
just
be a straight
defaults to
wizard.
just ramming
You just
shit.
Bonk
Like, it's
shit.
so-
Yeah, you just bonk shit all the time, bro.
Fuck.
Give me spell. This spell make food?
See, Cody fucking gets it. He's like, see, a Mino Wizard's completely viable. Fuck. See, this is the reason. Fuck. Warms my heart. I wish there was more people, more Chads in the D&D community, for real.
Jackie, why do I feel like, off topic, but kind of whatever. Why do I feel like tieflings are only meant to be hexblade warlocks and that's it? I'm sorry.
Why do you say something so controversial yet? Right?
Why do you? Are
so
you trying
true.
to hurt?
It's so true. It's no. I mean,
Why do I?
why?
I don't know.
Tieflings are just predisposed to being warlocks. Somebody
it's
at Wizards just shrugged. That's what that breaks down to.
I mean, that's like it's a super cool race. It's just like, what else am I supposed to do with it?
They have a really
Other
cool
than
flavor. They do. They ooze shit. It's either you're gonna be either a warlock because that makes the most amount of sense, or you're gonna try to be a. I'm just gonna throw that out
Bard?
there. No.
Sorlock.
Close. The most I've seen is Eldritch Knights.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I guess.
Nah, it's a fighter. So they start off as a fighter. They become an Eldritch Knight, and then they multi-class and become a wizard.
Oh.
Then it devolves from there. Like, literally. Okay, so if it isn't,
So they get all the fighter proficiencies. Yeah, but they can't cast spells and anything over.
Are you sure about that? Action surge, baby. Yeah, sure, you can do it once or whatever, but that's the thing. Because you're actually going into that class. Like, literally, from my understanding, is like you go up to level 4 fighter, level 5 fighter, something like that, and then you dump everything else into wizardry.
Yeah. And at that point, you got 2 attacks. Level 5 fighter. Plus.
Yeah, you can see how it plays out. I had a guy, he had 24 AC, something like that.
Fuck.
Yeah, it.
What was he in heavy armor and shit?
Yeah, yeah, and then he was able to buff the fuck out of himself, and then on top
And
of
he was
that,
still able to cast spells?
yeah,
I thought you can't cast spells if you're in armor, or what? Because he had the proficiency of it. Or
you can do that as long
yeah,
as.
but isn't there something in the rules, Jackie? I thought it's like if you have whatever level is higher, it takes like over. Like yeah, he could do it because he's a fighter with level
specifically
5.
specifically an Eldritch Knight. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I'm
Yep.
retarded. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. So
That's right.
imagine
Oh,
for a
what piece
moment.
of shit.
Imagine for
So
a
then
moment.
you would just put like a fucking Ruby of the War Mage or something, and whatever fucking thing he wanted, and he could just use that as a fucking casting focus, and my fucking sword has flames on it now. Suck my dick. I cast sleep on you.
I cast
Like-
I cast Shield of Faith on my, or not Shield of Faith. I cast an AC buff on myself also,
Mhm.
and I maintain concentration and stuff like that. See, like, there's a difference between, like, let's say, for example, like a cleric deciding that they're gonna basically take dodge actions and have an high AC to be a tank. There's a difference between that and then somebody that's like, I am the party. I'm literally
Yeah.
just gonna blender through everything.
Everything. Yeah. Yeah. Not cool.
Not cool. No, not at all. It's whack. There's a reason why everybody, I'm just gonna throw names out there. There's a reason why a name of a cleric named Favor will always echo in people's minds. You know, is because that's a lot more respectful than some dipshit that just literally just killed a CR-12 by themselves because, well, they googled up a cool ass build and, well, shrug. Right?
I hate that shit.
Yeah, it kills me.
I hate that shit. Yeah. I'm all about the character progression, and like I'd rather be a subpar character that discovers amazing magic items to make up for my shortcomings than try to be some fucking mega chad
Streamlined
has-
Dark Souls character.
that's
like
such a
whack.
fucking steamroll that is like I don't have anybody to interact with because I kill everything. That's all I'm about. It's like, no, dude.
It's like, bruh, I mean, like, if your trials and tribulations are just a flat landscape, there's no hills to climb, like, dude,
There's no excitement. There's no excitement.
hence you get bored really easy.
Yeah, there's no excitement. I know, that's what I'm saying. I'd rather have my shortcomings and overcome them trying to find these crazy magical items or whatever the case may be, or try to level up or whatever, than just be like a powerhouse right off the rip because there's nothing to look forward to. That's like I told you, that fucking one Discord server. Once I got Cloak of the Bat, I was like, bro, I'm level 3 and I have a Cloak of the Bat.
You know what? Actually, I like punching up. So please, let's have this on record. Let's talk about this West Marches server.
That's a rare
I'm not
item.
not gonna name names. Don't name
That's
names.
a-
But
Yeah, no, I won't. That's a rare item. I understand getting a tier above. I understand maybe level 3 to 5, 3 to 6 getting an uncommon item. One uncommon item that is not game breaking to like reward the player, have fun, whatever, makes them feel special. But like a rare item like that like gives you so many buffs and benefits. Dude, that's like a level 5 to 8 item, you know?
just
or
literally
higher.
just dropping it in front of the player.
Yeah,
because
like I got that way too easy, dude. It's like, what's the point?
it's like doing the tutorial and then it's like, here, have this rare magic item.
Have this legendary item. Here, bro.
Dude,
You can now polymorph into a bat. You have advantage on stealth checks. And also, in dim lighting or darkness, you grab the ends of the cloak and you can fly the same amount that you can move. So, you have the mobile feet, yes? Okay, so you can now fly 40 feet.
Shield
Have
of,
fun.
yeah, Cody's
It's like-
remembering. It's Shield of Faith, dude. It's that one spell. I know there's a couple of other spells that do it. I always think of Shield of Faith because that's the one that always gets brought up because clerics.
Yeah.
Right? That's the one I commonly hear. I know there's other ones. There's like Mage Armor, a couple other things, but yeah, no. I remember, dude. The real dose of reality though for people, for rookies, is when they use haste. That is the biggest dose of reality for players.
Haste?
Yeah. It's one of those spells that they're like, oh my god, this is like the best spell ever. Why doesn't everybody use it? And then something happens, usually something terrible, and all of a sudden nobody wants to use haste anymore. You know? It kills me. It happens every time. Dude, it is a very useful spell in certain circumstances. It's like Kaioken.
Yeah.
Useful as a motherfucker. It's just, if you try to use it for every single problem, you're just running the
It's
gambit.
not gonna happen. Yeah. That's like your last resort in a pinch. Oh fuck!
This is it. I
Big
need
bad
this
evil
to be done.
guy is gonna stick his dick in my ass, and I need to stop him. I need to stop him.
Exactly.
That's what it is. That's basically what it is. But people are like, "Oh man, look, we ran across a band of goblins."
Like, okay, so like, perfect example. Like,
Power up.
I had a player. This is more recent, so it's more fresh in my mind. I had a player upcast haste, and he cast it on 2 people.
Oh.
Right, handy. However, here's the thing: is great mobility and stuff like that. It's great if you know what exactly that you're moving towards. Like, if you're just running just for the sake of like closing the distance, just cause, like, that's not good.
Yeah, you're gonna have a bad time.
Exactly. It's the equivalent of, like, you know, we walk up to a fucking locked door, and then, you know, the door gets booted open, and you just immediately run into the room by yourself, right? Just zoom, right? Like, that's cool if you want to speedrun life. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what ended up happening is basically the one guy used all of his movement, or not even all of his movement, because he still had like 100 feet left, but he ended up bolting. And most of the bad guys, most of the other encounters, haven't even noticed the party was there yet. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
That's how quick these guys were speedrunning the encounter, right?
Oh god. Mm-hmm.
Mind you, too, that they haven't really gotten any combat encounters or anything up to that point. There was some traps. I believe Wari fell into a hole, or it was like a sleuth, because they were like walking out on the edge of this like castle, right? And down below, you could see a bit of a lagoon, which fed out into the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And when they were crossing over, there's an unstable platform, or unstable tile. It's like a bunch of broken stone. It's just kind of hanging off. You know, you can tell that the cobblestone is kind of fallen off in certain sections. It looks like it's kind of held together by the root, right? You know, it's just hanging on there. Well, I was having everybody do their acrobatics in the course. You know, somebody fell in. And the whole thing, which I gotta admit was kind of Machiavellian from my perspective. Yeah, it was Wari that fell into the bull shark pit. Fuck. Everybody went from, wow, sharks are mean, you know, to, oh my god, sharks are fucking terrible. It's like bears. Like bears in D&D, man. One of those things where you're like, oh, it's a bear. And then you're like, oh my fuck, it's a bear.
It's a bear.
Yeah.
It's a bear.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Bear.
It's double attacking. It's mauling the fuck out of people. It's like, yeah, no, holy shit. Sharks much the same. If you look at their stat block, not terrifying at all. You look at their CR level, not that terrifying. They're like CR2, CR3. See, the thing where they get real... See, the stat block that I had, that motherfucker had a double attack. I didn't even use that. That's the terrifying part. There was some that were a little bigger, but I made them basically like juveniles, right? Juniors.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking... If you're wounded at all, like if you're not at full HP, they have advantage on you. So that's a guaranteed hit against the players. Like, yeah, all right, you know, you could have a high AC. But that's the thing. It's gambling at the end of the day. If you really look at it like that, you know, you're playing statistics. Like,
eventually,
you're gonna get
very
hit.
high likelihood.
It's gonna happen
Yeah.
at some point. At some point, you're gonna get railed. It's one of those things, man. That's why it's like, you know, like Shinobi is a really good example of like exactly that. If you know that play style of like you want to be.
That's why you can't
murdered.
place yourself in danger. It's just like you say, the Shinobi play class. I really think of it, or play style. I really think of it as playing chess. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
be 3 moves ahead of your opponent, and you gotta know exactly. Yeah, you gotta read their intent and know where you want to go and place yourself appropriately on the battlefield so you don't get fucking targeted. Or if you do get targeted, it has to be part of your plan, and it's like one of those things where it's like it's a
Calculate
very
risk.
necessary. Yeah, it's a very necessary move. Like, fuck it. Even if this person hits me, they won't kill me in one shot, and I need to save my teammate, or I need to like deal the damage. So like, I need to take the hit. You know what I mean? I have 25 hit points. The most this guy can do is 20.
I gotta take the
Whatever.
hit. I got.
Yeah, I gotta
I
take.
gotta run the
Yeah,
gambit. He might crit me.
yeah, but that's very yeah. You know, fuck it. If it gets down to it, I'll roll some death saving throws, like you know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fuck. You gotta
It's
do
the
it.
name of the game. Yeah,
Yep.
name of the game.
Yeah. Sorry, you had a bunch of stuff you want to talk about. I'll shut my trap.
Oh, it's okay. I want to make like a cryomancer class, just specifically with ice and stuff like that. And I don't know. I was thinking about 2 different styles.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking about like maybe a frost knight and then maybe just one that's pure magic, almost like an eldritch knight kind of thing. Maybe just flavor it with that, or just make that like one class in total.
Yeah. I'd be like a sub
Just
zero.
make unique. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That's why I kind of not for nothing, Jackie, but like the, the character after like Shimo, if I do like Shadow of the Flock or whatever, it would literally be a Frost Shinobi mage like Sub Zero, and that would be like his specialty. Everything would be fucking ice. I'm already calling it from now. Like that's literally what I was thinking.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, think about it, dude. Like, not for nothing, that's almost the most advantageous element because it's like you slow down your enemy and just like you preserve
Being
them.
able to make
Like, that's just
surfaces is pretty cool.
yeah,
I like that idea. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, if we're comparing fire to ice, I mean, yeah, no, ice has got way more utility in that.
ice
sense.
is way more, bro. Come on, dude.
I mean, setting things on fire.
That's it. You can set shit on fire. Haha. I
It's
can
pretty cool,
preserve.
right?
I can create life. I can stop. Like I can thaw ice, make more ice. It's water. Is because water is a way more versatile element. Water can be shaped. That's why I think it's such a cool like idea. Think about it. It's like a frost mage with like a decanter of endless water. So I can make whatever I want out of that thing.
Why the fuck has nobody done cool shit like that?
That's what I'm thinking of. That's the stupid shit I'm
That
thinking
fucking
of. You know
kills
what I
me,
mean?
bro.
Right?
Oh.
Just literally, I would be a fucking mage like that, and that would be like my fucking shtick. Like, oh fuck. Oh, the enemy's running towards me. Speak my command words, spill the water all over me, freeze, run the other way, turn tail. As I keep running, open the water, have a little bit in my hands, make them into caltrops, frozen caltrops, throw them over my shoulder. Like stupid shit like that. Yeah. Just poof, poof, poof. You know, even like the droplets, just like throw them down. Just make
Oh
like
my
little
god,
spikes.
dude. That is actually terrifying.
Yeah.
You
That's
do
what I'm
that
saying.
shit at, dude. No, think about that. Like you're at the bar, somebody grabs you, all you see is Buddy just go like that. Next thing you know, Buddy's like,
Yeah.
you know,
and
like
it's
fuck.
spikes thrown at him. Yeah.
You just hold
Yeah.
your hands up, and you're like, all I got is a canteen. I don't
I don't know. Yeah, that's the best part. That's the
Fuck.
coolest, scariest part. Is that if nobody knows, and if you have like a fast enough sleight of hand, it's like, I think that would almost be like a prerequisite if you do something like that.
Well, for sure. It's like
Yeah.
it's like the gunner, where it's like everybody's predisposed to just fucking fiddling with it. You know,
Mhm.
like it is what it is, man. It's one of those things. It's instantly what you think of.
Yeah. That cryomancer, by the way, that's kind of why I have that really decorative flask that I posted at Homebrew.
That'd be real. Actually, yeah, I see that. That'd be really cool, actually.
Thinking of something like that.
Oh man.
Right?
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
got my
That's pretty
juices flowing.
Yeah, kind of cool. What else did I want to fucking explore? I really do love the idea of.
Fucking. Well, to be
What?
fair, AFK, like this is we haven't even wrote like we're just spitballing, man. Like we haven't even wrote down a napkin. Oh man. But yeah, no, I mean it'd be pretty easy, like to balance things.
2 to
like
4
that.
items with a water decanter. Now, well, I feel like AFK anyways. Like you'd be limited by the amount of things you create through your chakra. You'd only have a certain amount of points before you could take a short and long rest. So you can only create a certain amount of items. Yeah,
Efficiency
and then
would
also
be an easy call for that.
yeah, and then also on top of that, it would also be like a certain items would have certain shapes, so they would melt faster. So if you create a big item, yeah, maybe it lasts longer, but you can only create a certain amount of them, so it would create more chakra points. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can create a huge, great sword of ice, but it create all my chakra points, and it'll
You know
last me
what?
10 minutes. But
I just thought of something. Speaking of like
What?
hypothetical homebrew classes, we should have an Elden Lord class.
oh god,
Where your whole mechanic is dying. Over and over
oh fuck, bro, this
Right?
just sounds like DK
Right?
3.0.
Right?
I don't understand.
Check
Stop.
it. Check it. You can't drink normal health potions. You only have your flask.
Poison? Oh god, the flask mechanic?
It's poison if you drink anything else. It physically does damage to you. You can only
I
drink your
hate
flask.
you.
Yeah,
I hate
and you only have as many sips as your proficiency. Boom, done.
Oh my god.
Boom, done. I don't know how you would.
Oh, 2 times your proficiency. 2 times your proficiency.
Dude, my dick just got hard. Like, instead of like archetypes, your shit is like a Chinese menu of just shit. So when you level up or choose your archetype or your bonuses or whatever the fuck, right? You literally just grab shit. You see what I'm saying? Oh my god, dude. Now, see, why don't they do shit like that? What the fuck, right?
Well, that's what we're here for. I mean, they always do encourage us to make new classes and races and shit like that, Jackie, you know? So like,
Oh my god.
let's do it, Jackie. Let's do it. That's a good idea. I really like my fucking Chiromancer class. I've always been fiddling with that for a while.
I mean, dude, yeah, see, like, that's what I'm saying. Sonny's right on the right track, like, when I'm talking about for flavor.
Yeah.
Why stop at painting? Just because you're a College of the Painter doesn't mean you have to be College of the Painter. The fucking clay, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gosh.
Hmm.
I should just, instead of a fucking college of the you know, the painter college and stuff like that, I should just call it like College of the Arts.
Yeah, because various medias can be used.
Why the fuck doesn't Wizards fucking hire me? What the fuck? God damn it! Fuck!
You can choke people out with jalapenos.
Spicy chocolate, yeah. So
Yeah.
Who's stopping from there, man? You know? Your potions are like Lindor chocolate balls.
Hello, Goblin. I heard you like spicy chocolate.
Observe as I make this beautifully delicate fucking dagger as I stab it in your face.
Right?
Oh, jeez. Your inspiration, man, is you just give chocolates to people. Fuck. Dude, what the fuck, man? Serious. Wizards, what the fuck, bro? I need a job. I'm tired of bartending. Fucking hire me, please. I don't really care. I mean, I don't think they'd hire me anyway. Some man who's got nothing to lose. Therefore, who cares? Fuck. No, well, it's one of those things, right? Like, to be honest, it's like, it's the same as like when we were bullshitting. Like, okay, we made a Witcher class. That's something I should be posting. That should be in there. That I feel like will never get right, to be honest. Like, I can't stop my leg shaking the moment I talk about it. Is like, I feel like I'm never going to be able to get that class right. Like, I had multiple people, like, we all were a collaborative effort trying to make this class viable, and it's like, it turned into either it was OP as shit or it was absolute garbage. It was one of those two.
Yeah, it's too many things. It's too many things you're trying to fit into a class.
Well, it's The Witcher, though, right? That's the thing.
Too
In
many
Witcher,
things though, bro.
that's
He's the main
exactly the problem.
character. That's the problem. Yeah, he's a main character, guy. It's not realistic. Yeah, you want a hero character? You're gonna make like a boss-like class. That's literally like a boss where you have like legendary actions and shit.
Fuck, it just kills
Jackie,
me,
we need to revamp and make our own necromancy class. I don't like the basic stock necromancy class. I think it's ass. Do you agree?
I'm just literally in a flash. I'm like going through. It's frustrating. I'll say that about that class. It's fucking frustrating. Because what you're doing, yeah, because what you're inherently doing is illegal. Like, you're kind of fucked by, like, most role-playing circumstances, right? Like, the moment you cast your powers, you're fucked. Like, in any circumstance.
Yeah, and it's like, just having that class, you're already considered an evil character. So
yeah.
Like, right there, you're shunned from the community. You can't play it.
Well, it's not even
So
then.
like,
It's context, too, right? Like, okay, the last necromancer I had in my party literally was waiting for us to die so they could use our bodies as part right?
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Hey.
What the fuck? Right. I was gonna Witcher, right? Yeah, here it is. That's the thing. I gotta boost this server just so I can fucking upload all my garbage. Yeah, here we go. Boop. Yeah, here's another class. Gambit. Let's talk. These are all get into my mindset of like the kind of shit that I want to fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Compared to the shit that's on D&D Beyond, man, fuck. Let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. And then one last thing. So again, these are all just collaborative shit. I got a lot of just weird shit as well. Yeah, Monster Mask, that's another one that's really fucking cool. See, it's too big. Fuck. That sucks.
The car dealer class, that's pretty cool.
Right? It's Gambit, man.
Yeah.
Mon ami. What? But yeah, no, Witcher's there. Gambit, I dropped that shit. That's a lot of stuff. Fuck.
That is a lot of shit.
Oh, Onis? Fuck yeah. The nose. Fuck you, Sonny. You piece of shit. I've ticks, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm fuck. Fuck.
We all had ticks.
Oh, man. I get nervous, man. Fuck. Same as my leg, too, like. Yeah, no, fucking yeah. There's a bunch of stuff. So much crap. I don't even like I think I wanted to call it like Arcane Gambler, but like I don't know. Buddy didn't like it. I agree. Didn't really have a good ring to it.
Arcane Gambler?
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
It's the same as like the Shinobi, right? Shinobi just sounds way better than Ninja.
And
right?
Ninja? Yeah, it does. Got way more of a classy ring to it.
Yeah, that is a wall of knowledge. Oh, the combat wheelchair? Fuck, dude. I thought that shit was a meme. It turns out it was actually quite sincere.
It was quite sincere, and it's one of those,
Discord
like,
invite doesn't work anymore? Fuck, bro.
Oh.
I'll fix that. My bad. Sorry, dude. I shouldn't call it fucking make ninjas great again. I should call it just random rambles.
Random rambles.
Yeah. Oh, can I get a? Do you mind? Give me like a hot second here. Let's see. No limit. Never expire. Boop. Beep. It's same level in Discord. Oh man. Alright. Fuck. I really hate how Buddy got it right. He just called me Grandpoggers.
Somebody called you grandpoggers?
Yeah, I was looking at shit. His DMs.
That's funny.
It's like, take her easy, Grandpoggers. It's like, fuck, man. Like, god damn it. I really am an old man. Fuck.
It's alright, buddy. We still love you. Grandpoggers. Take it easy, old man. Me.
Yeah. There we go. It is updated. It is updated though. All right. Back to that.
Ooh, good thing I muted.
Yeah, I appreciates that.
Yeah, oh, you're welcome, buddy.
Shit. I don't know, man. There's so much too. Is like I'm even looking at like. I'll be honest, man. Spellcasting classes are just the fucking hardest to deal with. I find.
I've been wanting to play a sorcerer or something. I don't even know.
No. Go on.
I mean, why not? Like some sort of storm sorcerer, just for the flavor. So I was asking about Tempest clerics earlier, but you're like, meh, and I'm like, eh.
They're kind of silly.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't give it enough differentiation from a regular cleric to kind of justify it. It's like barely any more flavor.
It's a meta class, not to be that guy. It's the
Yeah.
same
Oh,
as like,
really?
Yeah. That's the reason why I was cringing. What was it back in the day in second edition? The most OP meta class was Clerics of Saloon, because she was they were fucking mean, man. They got moon weapons right off the bat. Like we're talking like magic, like right off the bat, level 1.
I saw it was Mimi because you could like wear heavy armor and shit like that, and like cast magic. It's like, oh,
a magic archer. I think that's already a thing. Arcane archers.
I think that is a thing, yeah.
Is that a thing in 5th edition? Because if they're not, that's kind of fucking whack.
I think they have that for fighters, don't they? Isn't one of the classes for fighters you can spec into being an archer or something?
They're a fighter?
I don't know. I think so.
What the? What about rangers? They exist too, right?
Oh yeah, that's
right.
Who?
Guys.
Rangers.
Rangers exist too, right?
Only Dritz. That's it. It's the only ranger I know of.
What Bernstein's universe am I in?
Stein or Steen?
Oh fuck! Oh no!
My mind has been blown. Fuck.
Oh man. But yeah, fucking. Yeah, Gloomstalker. That's the only Rangers that I know of that or anything. Like I haven't heard anybody else talk about any other classes.
Doc, that's right. I forgot about that.
There's a couple classes actually that I have that I can't upload to the server. They're too big.
That's what she said. No.
All the time.
All the time.
All the
Every
time.
single time.
I say it's just the tip.
Yep.
Fuck. I'm just looking over my notes. How the fuck was I ever like a QM, dude? This is so disorganized and just disgusting, and I don't know why every time I come to it, I ignore it.
6th level sorcerer, like, at 6th level, you gain resistance to lightning and thunder damage. In addition, whenever you start casting a spell of 1st level or higher that deals lightning or thunder damage, stormy magic erupts from you. This eruption causes creatures of your choice that you can see within 10 feet of you to take lightning or thunder damage. Choose each time this ability activates, equal to half your sorcerer level. So you automatically deal 3 damage to people 10 feet in front of you or around you.
Yeah. What? Is that source?
Sorcerer, yeah?
Like source book?
Yeah? Think so. This is, what class is this? Storm sorcery?
How often and stuff? I blanked out, man.
Whenever I cast a spell of 1st level or
it just
higher
happens.
that deals lightning or thunder, I can choose creatures that are 10 feet from me to take lightning or thunder, and I pick whether it's lightning or thunder every time, equal to half my sorcerer level. So at level 20, whenever I cast a 1st level spell, no matter what, everybody fucking takes AoE damage from me.
Fuck. And you can
That's
choose who
pretty
takes
cool.
it. That's fucking scary.
Free AoE. That's gangster. I like that a lot.
Dude, I felt broken for being able to like change for the ninja shinobi. Like, I felt broken for being able, to take my architype
Nah, bro.
for Shadow of Magic,
Nah,
and I'm
bro.
like,
I was-
I can change the element of my
Nah, bro.
burning hands.
Nah, bro.
What
bro.
the fuck?
Nah, bro.
Holy
With this
shit.
type of shit, we should have some sort of 6th level ability where, like, we can make our fucking weapon invisible and we get advantage on the first attack roll or something stupid like that.
You just get big penis energy.
Or just like,
You
I
just
guess,
win.
I don't know.
You just
I
tell
do
the DM that
I
you
do
win.
I do a jitsu that makes my weapon invisible for a minute, and I get advantage to all attack rolls.
Fuck.
Unless target has dark vision or something, or fucking, I don't even know. True sight.
Let's see what classes can I actually put up here. Because here's a couple. Here's some other ones too. Let's see here. We'll go alphabetically. I hope they fit. They should fit. Yeah, they do too. Perfect. Behold, the African American mage.
Voodoo?
Ha! Fuck.
Oh, the black mage. I got you.
Yeah.
Huh.
And I got some other
posted
ones.
that earlier.
Yeah. And we got I'm gonna post the gunner too because I actually made a character and I worked really hard. I was really looking forward to playing as him. I just never came into fruition. Because my meme character, and it happens, I've noticed every time, not just myself, it's other people too, but meme characters just seem to survive. I don't know what the fuck. Like, it's weird. It's weird, champ. Fuck, I really badly want to put that Monster Mask. So Monster Mask is a ranger class, right? And the reason why I thought it was so cool, because it was basically inspired by Majora's Mask. So you have all these different masks, and you put these masks on to basically become a different creature, if that makes sense. But you're not just like, you know, you don't just put the mask on, you become like an ent. You know what I mean? It's like you become an ent, but that specific ent has its own stat block and its own little abilities that it can do. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
the one I saw was you could be a hellhound, but when you look at the hellhound stat block, it's a utility knife, like a Swiss Army knife of just like all the different abilities. You know what I mean? Like it's not strong stat wise, but just the ability to like, you know, for instance, you know, demoralize the enemy. You know, basically like a help action, but at an AOE scale. You know what I mean? As like one of your features and stuff like that. That's fucking cool. You know, I like technicality. And just being able to, like, dude, the imagery of it, again, just this fucking bandolier of just masks is fucking cool as shit. I don't care who the fuck you are. That's rad.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
rad.
that is fucking cool as shit. I did appreciate that.
And it's described that you make the masks yourself. So when everybody's at camp and resting and bullshitting, you're just whittling away, you're making masks out of porcelain, wood, fucking metal, whatever. It's... If you notice something, I... Like my paint department really like that. I gotta finish that one. A lot of these I just had a lot of these just helping people out and just collaborations. Collaborations is a big deal.
Collabs?
Yeah. Because everybody brings something different to the table, right? Like that was a lot of fun to make. Because basically it was like Final Fantasy inspired classes. Like that was a lot of fun to sit down and work with everybody. But it takes a lot of work to do that shit. I wanted to, dude, instead of Time Mage, I kept vying for like Chronomancy. That sounds so much cooler.
It does sound. That's why I was saying like Cryomancer instead of Frost Mage. You know.
Fuck, right?
Definitely.
God damn it.
Cryomancer, bro. Like,
No.
for sure.
No, you gotta stay with the theme and shit. I just don't understand that mentality of like, it's like my Dark Knight. It's fuck. Like, there's just so much whack shit, man. Like, I have a PDF from Buddy, and it's about, he was working on Mousefolk, if you've heard of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fucking whack. True dedicated summoners? Yeah. I mean, but to be fair though, right? Like that's what Shepherd Druids are supposed to be, right? Kind of. I don't know, something astral would be fucking cool. You know?
I think of dedicated summoners and I think of like certain different things.
Like a motherfucker
think of,
summoning
like,
ghosts or something, right? Something astral.
I think of like damage dealers. I think of like divination wizards.
Yeah.
I think of like illusionists. You know.
That's the thing, because you can summon like fire elementals, right? Stuff like that.
As a wizard?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Mm-hmm. It's higher up there. I think it's like a 6th or 7th level spell, but
yeah, that's what I thought.
But pretty sure you can, yeah.
I'm just trying to think of logistics of that. Because like if I was to make like a summoner class, when I think of summoner, I imagine right away what everybody does with Shepherd Druids, which is a lot of something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how could you facilitate that without it being silly?
It's not. It's always going to be silly.
You would almost have to make them be like, hey, look, it's got to be a swarm stat block. You can't have just like 30 individuals. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, they'd just easily break it.
No, or just make it that like the amount of creatures you can have is ×2 your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
See, that's the thing. Is like I'm sitting there thinking too. Is like because like even playing as a bard, you're technically a summoner because like you just hire a bunch of dudes for real cheap.
Yeah,
Like,
that's funny.
Yeah, I mean, it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. It's one of those things where, like I said, it's like you'd almost have to go to the extreme and find a real niche. Like maybe like a rat catcher character, like having that kind of a class like loadout would be. I could see that. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Where you just have swarms of shit. Swarms. Like, that's your whole gig as a summoner, in quotations. Like you have a bag of rats. And you're able
I
to
mean,
control
not
them.
for nothing. I feel like that's where the bard that barred the art of the College of the Arts can kind of come in too.
For sure, for sure. But that's the thing with
So-
that is like the whole aesthetic of it is supposed to be goofy as shit. Like let's say you use clay and you like sculpt together let's say you just sculpt together like a wolf. The flavor text of it is like it doesn't turn into an actual wolf with fur. It stays as
No.
like a clay wolf. It's just now it's animated and it acts like a real wolf. It
Yeah.
pees and whimpers and shit. For all intents and purposes, it's real. It just looks like it's made of clay and sounds like it's made of clay.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So I could RP it where he just spends all the time on creating the clay, like wimpy body and everything else. It's just like a really fucking sharp fanged mouth. And that's all he really spent all his time on. Yeah. So you just see a very highly detailed visceral mouth, and then everything else is
Exactly.
just like a blob.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like a turd.
Or
You know? Doesn't even have a tail. It's just like cut off.
well, like when I actually had a DM and an on canon let me play as a college of the arts, and what I did was I was just a straight up just painter, and the way I described everything was like surrealism and cartoonism, like really exaggerated things. And
Yeah.
one of the abilities you can do is you can create mundane items and other things of that nature. And the example I gave with it, I always do because that's the situation that came at me, was I was in a hallway and a bunch of goblins were running at us and we were falling back because our fighter's down and Buddy's like trying to heal him. And I was like, I'm a paint a wall. And that was the way it was described. Was like it just looked like a fake painted wall. But then they started beating on it and they're like, what the fuck? It's real. Like it's stone. It feels like stone, but it looks like pastels.
You
Like
know-
what the fuck?
You know what
Right?
I think of?
Yeah.
Roger Rabbit.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't inspired by that.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, I be thinking Roger Rabbit, dog. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm down. I'd be down for that class. I'm
Right.
so down, dude. I have at least like 3-4 characters I want to play. The Shadow of the Flock Kenku for sure. The Shadow Mage Chiromancer or something of that sort for sure. Zal again for sure.
Oh, bro.
Like ever since I had my trial run with that class, now I know, what spells to pick and how to formulate my stats now. Hehe.
Be an asset to the party.
You know. Yeah.
I gotta find my thing.
Yeah, I miss playing Zal, dude. Those are good times. Good times.
Many more will come.
I'm down to I want to play some sort of lightning character as well.
Oh?
I don't know why that archetype is appealing to me. That's why I'm like looking at like Tempest Cleric and Storm
Yeah, I
Sorcerer.
noticed.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
another class I'd like to share. It's Elemental Mage, but again, I can't do it because it's literally too large.
Of course. The Red Mage is pretty cool.
Oh?
That class? That class
You
is
do?
pretty cool. Yeah, I like that class. That's interesting.
Well, the one thing I always thought was kind of memey was like, Blade Singers, for example, only elves can do it. And then I was like, about that.
Fuck. Yeah, like,
about that.
the foot, man.
I fought tooth and nail for that. Like, buddy, the council, big air quotes, they were just not for that.
Oh yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, exactly. That's some bullshit.
Hmm. That's fucking cool. Teleporting strike.
Mm-hmm. They have a lot of really good abilities.
Yeah. Reflect. Gangster.
I like their name and titles, you know, because it is like, you know, basically, it is a Final Fantasy class, basically, more or less, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is the truth. Is like, much as their name reflects, they're supposed to both be support and combat heavy and stuff like that. But
Looks like an Eldritch Knight to me. In a way.
yeah, you don't say. I didn't really fuck around too much with that one. I was more involved with like the Dragoon, you know, to be honest.
Jackie, the way you said it.
What?
You don't say. G-ow. It's like.
I just I have my feelings towards certain classes and just how GM
Eldritch
Guild.
Knight is cool, dude. It's
I
you
mean,
know,
GM
it's
Guild
just
be
a-
like that, bro. Fuck.
it's just a more fighter-oriented arcane trickster. That's all. It's cool. No problem with that.
Isn't it great? They fit everywhere in a party because they could be anything.
You do pretty much everything.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Isn't it
I
neat?
like it. Mm-hmm.
It's like I even had a playtester even ask too, like when we were fucking whipping her out. It's like, why even be a black mage or a white mage? I'm like, that's a good question.
Yep. Yeah, that is a good question. I don't know. That's not for nothing, Jackie. That is kind of why I like Zhao so much. Because I am like specifically labeling myself as like a support character. A powerful support character.
Well, you need
I could-
support in a party though.
Exactly.
You need somebody.
And
to be
not
able
a
to
lot
guide
of
everybody
people,
too.
and nobody likes being that character for whatever reason. Everybody wants to be the main hero or like the damage dealer or the sneaky boy or whatever. I have no problem being the fucking support character because it's true. Every party needs one. It's like
Mhm.
at the end of the day, it's almost like kind of like the backbone.
Dude, back in my bard days, man, I used to be the guy that would cook meals for the party and do general campsite work and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like support.
I mean,
it is what
it's
it
support.
is. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Zhao is more like crowd control for sure.
Yeah.
That's like number one.
Oh,
Crowd control and just fucking like making sure that like we're safe from other mages. So the whole like counter spell, you know what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fu-
Spell magic.
Honestly, dude, like I don't know. I feel like bards could use more love. I mean, sorcerers, they have a lot of choices though. I mean, the thing is like the expanse of like what a sorcerer is like it's already so large anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of like monks. Like monks have so many options, man. It's like it's kind of hard to add to it, you know? It's kind of hard to fill a cup that's already full.
Monks do have way too many options, not for nothing. Although a part of me does feel like the way of the shadow monk
Yeah.
is kind of, I don't know, weak. Maybe damage wise in a way. Because of the extra abilities and feats, which is kind of like the reasoning why I think
Too circumstantial.
yeah, well everybody exactly, and everybody that specs into that usually does multi-classing, and then they'll fucking do like the rest of it rogue.
That's kind of shinobi.
Exactly.
It's its own thing.
That's
kind of
pretty
the reason
much-
why it exists, really.
Source book shinobi. Yeah.
Mm.
You do 6 fucking levels of fucking monk, or 9 levels of monk and 11 of rogue. That's usually like the goal for most people. I don't know, that's why I like the shinobi class so much. The cryomancer class though really gets my juices flowing. I would really like to do something along them lines.
Oh, dude. forgot I had that. Oh man, now I'm going on a trip here, man. There's all my old books beneath the floorboards. That's an old ass adventure, man.
Dusting all the dust off of them.
It's from AD. Yeah. It's for 5th. Oh, no shit. Simple introductory adventure for a party of 4 to 6 characters of first level. Although it can easily serve higher levels with easily being modified, the scenario takes place in a moderately sized town or city. The only requirement is that a river is close and to the home of Yannick Tippleton. In the Forgotten Realms, Salt Marsh is an ideal candidate. The contents of this adventure are fan creation and not associated with Wizards of the Coast. Okay. Yeah, actually. Oh. Now it's flooding back. Man, the guy actually did really good, man. Oh man, that warms the heart. Yeah, I got something to share. Where is it? Homebrew shit. Yeah, give this a glance over, man. Beneath the floorboards. I'm just saying, it just warms the heart. Turns pillow. That's shadow of seduction, baby.
Moon rat. Oh, cool. And a little drawing in the basement and stuff.
Yeah, dude.
And the mill.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty fleshed out.
Yeah, it's just nice to see when, like, because I remember when that guy was spitballing it. See, this is like a lot of shit from like GM's Guild, I should mention, or Game Masters Guild for short or longer, one of the two. I don't know, man. Point is, it's just nice to see when somebody has like an idea for an adventure and then they fucking finally get her done and show it off, right? It's a good little adventure too. Pretty easy.
Jackie, what do you think about a goblin artificer?
I mean, that's cool. I mean, yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Alright, I see you're not too stoked about it. Never mind. I guess I'll put Sparks away in the old catalog.
You named it.
You named it. Yeah, bro. Sparks with a Z, dog. Come on.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck.
Come on, bro.
Really?
Jeez.
Really?
Never mind,
Fuck.
Jackie. I'm sorry. Fuck. I'll be an NPC character, Jackie.
Oh, God. I'll kill it.
Jackie, the town guard is gonna come after you. I don't think that's a good idea for Adrian Bigcock to be fucking shooting poor little Sparks.
That was the thing I should do. I should show that off. Oh, limit breaks too. I should do that.
Limit breaks you definitely should show off for sure.
Yeah.
God, I think a goblin artificer is Mimi. Jeez.
Literally, I'm gonna give me cancer.
Fuck. I'm gonna give you cancer, Jackie? Nah, come on, buddy.
Does 5th edition have a psionics? Is that a thing anymore?
Yes, it's part of the Eberron thing, is it not? That's where they have like the rogue has the psionic class. Rogues have this psionic blade class where I can literally call like a blade and I do psionic damage, and like when I attack somebody it does 2d whatever, and it doesn't cause any wounds because it's all psionic damage, which I think is kind of whack. I
That is
guess
a bit.
I mean I guess it's the perfect assassin's thing, but I remember watching a video recently actually on it that the dungeon dudes were saying that that class is like the perfect class to basically like try to get everything, like all your skill proficiencies. Like they broke it down in a way that by like level 3, if you follow like their like build, you have like 11 efficiencies out of 18 or some shit like that.
Fuck.
Yeah, like you're like a fucking skill master, you know. Be right back, Jackie. I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Yarp. Oh man. Oh, dude, I found my napkin version. Fuck. Yeah, there's the OG. That's the Shinobi class. Yeah, that's my napkin. Oh my god. No, I don't even need to further. I don't even need to further explain that. It's already there. You can see it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh gosh, I'm just going through like the nostalgia of just like all my shit from like the West Marches and all that jazz. Vinarin should be a thing. I don't know why Wizards still haven't fucking brought that shit back. For real. Where is it? I gotta find the master sheet of it. Yeah. Yeah. That is gold. If you want to have a good time, play a Vinarin. That's a good time.
Vinarin?
Yeah, the monkey people.
Oh yeah.
Reject
I'm
all
down.
races. Return to monkey.
We should make that a homebrew class for sure that we allow.
A race, you mean?
Or race, sorry. Yeah, race,
No,
race,
I'm
sorry.
advocating that Wizards of the Coast should make Vinarins fucking
Legit
canon again.
official content. Yeah, well.
Well, they were real back in 3.0 and 3.5. They were fucking awesome, dude. Armor. Oh, like that'd be. I don't know about that. Yeah, no, Bernard's fucking. I don't know. They just ooze fun. They're just completely different. There's something completely different. No, actually, most of the characters I've been playing as were humans, just because everybody else has been playing tieflings, elves, dragon folk. Dragon folk.
Dragonborn? Yeah.
Dragonborn. Somebody I
Dragonborn?
know playing as Dragonborn.
Yeah, Dragonborn. Dragonborn illusionist. That's me.
Zal Scar.
Yeah.
Zal
Yes.
Scar.
He's speaking to me. I'm just gonna start using the Matthew Colville of like smiling with a grin to talk like a Dragonborn. That's the way you do it.
Yeah, no, I can see that for sure.
Exaggerates. Yeah, you just
Oh yeah,
exaggerate.
because you got the
that.
fangs and stuff. Yeah.
That's the way he says. He's like, you just smile the whole time, basically. Like you just kind of like upturned, like you know.
Fucking dude, oh my god, yeah, no, it was pretty memey too, especially because this guy had a tooth fairy named Merlin, right? And basically, I did some Google searching and I found a homebrew monster because I was like, I want something fey, I want something that swarms, and something that just unnerves you, like at the fucking core, right? And I kept having this mental image of like just like locusts swarming over you. And then it occurred to me, wait a minute, Hellboy's a thing. So I went and I ended up watching Hellboy, and I was like, dude, those are perfect. I want those. So I went and Google searched, found a stat block for him. And I was like, perfect.
Good, perfect.
Dragonborn Illusionist, yeah. Big talk, yeah.
Yeah. Dragonborn illusionist. You believe you're a Dragonborn, but actually you're just a drunk stoner in a bar. Yeah, that likes honey wine and smoking the old, what is it, the old Timmy?
Oh,
What's
old
it called?
Toby, old Toby.
The old Toby, the
Yeah.
old Toby. Yeah, likes his smoking his old Toby and hanging out with Merlin, dude. So that was an interesting character. The only thing that really fueled him was his curiosity or like wanting of knowledge.
Dude,
or,
this
like, magic
guy,
power.
almost freed an elder brain from a box.
Yeah, it's the party had to convince him not to.
That was a wild time. Spencer Mansion was a lot of fun.
Spencer Mansion was a lot of fun.
I should
That was a
book
very
that.
interesting time. I remember having Kitty there to basically like guide us through it. Cause they were just all fucking like a bunch of gaggling little kids, level 1s, walking around with their thumbs up our asses, having no idea.
That was mostly just like the one guy was just completely just disordered. Just
Oh
freaking
yeah.
everybody out.
Yeah. F man. Let's not even talk about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
F
The
man.
one that almost made me quit. Yeah, F man. Yeah, you know. F for the beginning letter of his name. Never mind. Anyways, so yeah, I remember that, and that was an interesting dungeon. But I'm glad I stuck around, Jackie. I'm glad you did what you had to do too, as a DM, and fucking cut it short.
Gosh. But yeah, no, man, fucking. I wish I could play a Monkey Folk again. They're a lot of fun. They're just yeah. Well, just how they are, like the thing is you got to go and read like the old lore and stuff like that as well. They're just interesting as shit. They're kind of like Kinder in the sense, from Dragonlance. Everybody else was tweaking out about them. I haven't even seen like what the 5th edition Kinder is supposed to be like, but I know everybody was like tweaking out hard about them. So I don't know, man. Kinders I think are hilarious personally. They're just like halflings.
Basically.
Yeah. Or as I affectionately refer them to as pocket princes. Because they are princes. They're fucking awesome, man. Kinder is the one race that are predisposed to being thieves. It's great. They're just natural thieves. Like, doesn't matter what class they are, they're a thief.
I feel like that's true for Kenkus too, though. Not for nothing.
Yeah, it's all an innocent fun though, right? Like it's just
Yeah.
the culture.
It's just part of it. Yeah, it's just part of it. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. It is. Oh, but with Kenkus, it's like it's more of like a curiosity thing. It's not like.
Yeah. You just can't help it. It's
Yeah,
like,
like Kinder's is more of like that's a cultural thing, you know. That is what it is. Yeah, Kinders are different. Same as gnomes. I don't know why everybody likes gnomes. I'm in agreement with like fucking kobolds, man. Fucking gnomes. Bastards. Because they're real bastards underground. Like, if you like check out their lore and shit, dude, they constantly pick fights with myconoids all the time for no real reason either.
I know why. The myconoids probably taste delicious. I'm sorry.
It's like
I'm
they're like
thinking
chopping
too.
it up, dude. Like
I'm
they
thinking two in character. Yeah, bro, for sure. The motherfuckers are like
chop
mowing
it
them
away.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
chopping them away, throwing them in a pot and boiling them.
Dude,
then
they
just
don't.
fucking.
They don't truly die though. You can only make them immobile. That's the fucked
Oh
up
my
part.
god,
No
that
matter
is
how,
the fucked up.
yeah, like the more times you chop them in half, it doesn't matter.
There's an eye looking at you.
Yeah, yeah.
Blink, blink.
I mean, you have to like, yeah, make sure there's basically like absolutely nothing left, which is again, it's so fucked up. There's so much connotation in D&D. It's fucked up. Like just when the moment like you stop and think about shit, it gets whack. Like, you know what sends shivers up my spine? Like, no matter how many times that I've killed them and stuff, and like, you know, had them in adventures and I've read their lore, Ithilids. Mind flayers?
Yeah, buddy. Those things are.
I don't know what it is, but anytime a DM pulls that, I'm just like, please don't.
Please stop.
Like, this is me who asking you politely, please, no mind flayer. Me no non. Me no want.
Me, no, please stop.
No.
No, please.
However, if done right, it is pretty good. Like, I had one buddy and I had, like, we were sitting there spitballing it, and we basically had the idea of basically a thing kind of style campaign.
A thing?
Like a one-shot thing campaign. So somebody
Okay.
is infested with an Ithilid.
Oh god.
Right? And this particular Ithilid's like a mutant. So it happens within hours or minutes, even seconds, as opposed to like weeks. You know?
Oh god.
So that very idea of it was like stellar. You know what I mean? Like, we got to the point where we wrote down for the rat's nest, which is like this. Basically, it's like a thief. It's like a guild of thieves, right? And one of their homeboys comes back from a job, right? And he talks about like how he saw some crazy shit. You know, he blacked out, and everything's cool. And then we have like an alien situation where everybody's chilling, smoking, or they're at chow, or whatever, and then Buddy pops. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah. And because like the way that Buddy described it too is like having that like 8-hour, 10-hour window of just nothing really going on, but playing it off like some tense shit is happening, around the rat's nest is like genius. Because everybody's all tensed up, right? Everybody's expecting shit. And so during that time frame, he was talking about like it'd be real cool to like just randomly somebody gets randomly infested, right? And then playing it off from there. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Like, I don't even want to spoil it.
Situation.
See, I'm trying really hard to not even really say anything because I'm like, I kind of want to fucking use it, honestly, because it's such a good concept, especially for, like streaming that would be real cool. I would even have it where chat plays as one of the fucking characters. Like, have a poll set for shit. You guys would like that, right? That'd be pretty cool, right? Oh man. Oh, I don't know. I have to figure out a way to convey that, I suppose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how, aside from just a poll, like because D&D is a little bit more complex than that. So it's like you'd almost have to, like, I would have to have somebody like maybe on duty to watch chat and kind of set up the polls for what they want to do, or I could just do that as we go. But that wouldn't be that big of a deal, actually, now I think about it, because if I set my cards up right in the way how it's done, it's like I could really have minimal work involved as a DM, which I'm all for.
Yeah.
Because now I think about it, fucking, because when I ran that tournament, that were you there for that, or
What tournament?
the Kumite? Were you
I
there
don't
for
think
that? That was the last thing I did for
No.
Tales of Lucinor before I
No, I
bolted
wasn't there. I remember there was supposedly a tournament that they were gonna host, and it
with
was
the
like
players.
between
Yeah,
Gwen and Rev and everybody.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I went in and I was like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna do this legitimately. I even half-assed it too, to be honest. I was like,
Cool.
I'm just gonna throw the minimal amount of structure in.
And how'd it go?
Fucking awesome. Well, the final round. So the one thing I wanted to do was because so for my storyline, what I did for a campaign, a short little story for that particular guild and stuff like that, was there was this place called the Warp, right? And the Warp is like this abstract place, right, where time, space don't really exist, but do. Same thing as everything else. It's this weird, almost like a limbo state, but to the point where if you have lots of willpower, i.e., wisdom, you can manipulate things really easily, i.e., willpower, right? So, fuck. So because of that, it's like it introduced a lot of just really interesting situations. So it's like because of that, everything could be, you could make it almost like a fever dream. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
almost like Inception, where it's like you can just, and it's viable. You can just drop the players and, yeah. I forgot what I was talking about this. Fuck.
The Tournament of Power, or the tournament?
The Kumite. So, because of that, the tournament itself, the Kumite, was like, it had the same kind of warp energy, where just random shit, anything could happen. So at one point, I basically said to the players, here is a sack, okay, a bag, and there's random balls in it. I'm like, each team is going to pick 3 balls. So they pick up the balls, they open them. There's creatures inside. Legitimate Pokemon. I mean, the characters don't know that, right? There's strange wildlife and shit. But basically, what ended up happening was the final round of the Kumite, the tournament, they basically had a big-ass Pokemon battle with the trainers involved. That was the goal, basically.
That's pretty cool.
Right?
Yeah.
So there was a team leader or a trainer, and that was basically your goal, was to take out that trainer. And the Pokeballs were completely randomized. I Googled up a bunch of stat blocks, and then I was like, okay, whatever ball you get is what you get. Fucking Buddy got a magic cart.
Oh, God.
And I made it, so after, I think it was 20 rounds.
He made it into Gyarados?
All the Pokemon would evolve.
Yeah.
To make things spicy. To make it end quicker too, right?
Yeah.
It's 20 rounds. That's a lot. So, the one guy that had the magic carp, he ended up having a Gyarados. As it evolved, yeah. And everybody else that was all like acting all big dick baller with like, you know, fucking Bulbasaur and Pikachu and shit. They're like, fuck.
Dragon type, raw weak. Oh,
Yeah.
we're little bitches. Yeah.
Is pretty
Maybe
meaty.
Pikachu stood a chance. That's about it.
Yeah. And it was funny too because of course the one guy, he was on a team by himself basically. That was the memeiest bit because everybody's like, "Oh, dude, what the fuck?" And I was like, "Dude, like y'all picked from the sack, man. Like you even watched me shake the shit out of it before you guys started picking through it. Like, yeah, it was intense. It was intense." Cody ended up winning by shadow melding and then going to sleep and then waking up.
Of course.
And then coming out of the shadow meld. Yeah.
Of course.
That made me laugh my ass off.
That's memey as shit.
Yeah. And Buddy's like, "Oh, how would he know? He can't see or anything like that." I'm like, he can hear. And probably when the crowd went silent, yeah, and then he just hears footsteps walking towards them. And he's waiting for the code word, right? And it's like he doesn't hear it. Yeah.
Code. Yeah. It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as soon as the Gyarados popped up, by the 20th round, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna Shadow Meld the fuck out of here." Fuck, I'm hungry.
Oh, I'm stuffed.
I should order fucking some pizza or something.
Do it, buddy. Don't wait too much longer.
Eh.
I know.
Oh yeah, right. Kami had a war chortle. He had a Squirtle. That's right, and then it evolved to a war turtle.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's like, my boy has become so old.
That's awesome.
He's becoming quite a man.
My God, my lizard.
Yeah, dude.
Am I a lizard?
Oh shit.
Oh, she.
Fuck. Yeah, nah, man. I should probably get something to eat. Then we could actually do something productive.
Yeah. I'm down.
Woo woo. Alrighty. We'll call this particular stream an end, but we'll probably start it up again in like an hour.
Oh, I was gonna say put it to pause, but yeah, fuck it. End it and we'll start it up again.
For sure. For sure. Oh, wait. I don't think they can hold up.
Oh.
Ooh, there we go. Alright. Well, thanks for tuning in and ranting and fucking chilling and shit like that.
Listening to it talk shit, you know?
Yeah. We gotta beat Elden Ring, man. Or rather, you do.
Yeah, I know.
Not to flex.
I know. I'm right there.
Dude, you gotta beat Melena solo.
Oh, God.
Yeah. You got rivers. Dude, you got 2 rivers of blood, man. You can toast
Trying to
it.
give me fucking a
You're
stroke.
better. You're a better player than
Tryna-
me, man. You can do it.
Jackie, I thought we were friends. Were you trying to give me
We
a stroke?
are. We are friends. That's why I want to share in the joy of absolutely wanting to smash shit.
Gonna give me a fucking stroke, bro. I'm gonna try to kill her and die. Ah!
Yeah. Catch you laters. Catch y'all's laters.
Ladies, guys.